Hello. Please let me get my. Pardon. All right. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me in this program. Today, as we all know, we are starting the Money Blogger Academy. Um, and what we plan to do is to actually teach us all how to start a blog and then make money from it. I hope we all enjoy the seminar or the otherwise called the online training, webinar training. So before we start, let me just let us know that this program is actually an interactive program. There are some keywords to note in the program, which include one, it will be practical, it will be intensive, it will be interactive, it will be in-depth. So as much as possible, I want us to give rapt attention so that we get the benefit of what we need to know. And then at the end of the day, I hope this program will be something that will turn our lives around for good, and we'll be able to make an impact in our society, and of course, make money online legitimately. All right, so let's start. I want to share my screen because I have some slides prepared on my screen. So I want to follow the slides because you will recall that there are some important topics and modules that I highlighted in the flyer. So we, as much as possible, we want to cover all the topics therein so that everybody will be able to benefit maximally at the end of the day. So sorry, it appears my camera is not that clear, so you may not be able to see my face well, but don't worry. Maybe as time goes on, I will do something about that. Okay, but for now, let's not waste much of our time. Let's not waste much of our time so that we continue. But if you cannot hear, please just use the group chats and whatever you want to say. If you have any difficulty or any issues, if you have any issues, just let me know, and I hope we benefit maximally. All right. Okay. So now let me share my screen so that you'll be able to see some of um, the things from some of the topics on what the presentation is going to be like. Okay. So just a minute. Okay. This is the screen. This is the what I've just done in what I've done in PowerPoint. So I hope we benefit from it. So okay, let me just start this slideshow. So okay, sorry for that. Okay, so we're starting now, right now. The Money Blogger Academy. So as you can see, this is the first slide. So we want to teach us, like I said earlier, how to set up your own blog and then how you can start making money online. So it is to be delivered by my humble self. I'm Disney by name. So I hope I'll be able to do justice to this topic and make each and every one of us have something to chew at the end of the day. Okay, so let's start. You see, I'm just adding this. This is just a pictorial graphic illustrations just to tell us what blogging is all about. As you can see, the cat is eager to do something. He's about to start blogging about something he found out. So that is just the core of what the blogging is about. That's just telling us that as a blogger, you have to be inquisitive. You want to um, share a piece of information with other people so that you benefit, irrespective of whatever you are talking about. The goal is to share information with others. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So by way of introduction, let me start by saying, who am I? Well, some people on this group already know me, but for those who don't, let me just give a little introduction about me. Well, my name is Dr. Adeni Adesina, like I said. So I started blogging in 2013 officially. I'm using the word official because before 2013, I had been online. I've been working online. In fact, my first time working online started. My first time working online was in 2010. Yes, that was about 10 years ago now. So I built my first blog, which was myfreelancehaven.com. Anyway, that blog failed woefully, and there are some reasons why it failed. I think I will need to share those reasons with you later, so that you can benefit from why it failed, and so that yours too will not fail. Okay, so when I built my blog in 2010, of course, I was sharing information with other people. This is at a time when internet penetration in Nigeria was quite low. Very few people had internet penetration within the country. But today we have at least a few millions of people who are already connected to the internet. Anyway, before I started the blog then, I worked online as a freelancer. Yes, as a freelancer. As a freelancer, it means you are not directly employed by anybody, but you can offer your services to multiple employers. So if you want to be a writer, for example, you can be a freelance writer, writing for so many companies, and they pay you online. So I worked as a freelancer. I was designing websites for people, doing graphics design, writing articles, and all sorts on the freelancer.com website. By the way, freelancer.com is just a website where you is a website where buyers, we call them buyers uh, and sellers get to connect on that site. So, for example, if you have a service that you want someone to render, a professional to render, just post it on freelancer.com. So someone who is skilled in that service will come over and we send message to you that they can offer the service. They will bid on the service. Excuse me, sorry about that. Anyway, that wasn't Corona anyway, so don't worry, you are safe. So I said, freelancer is just a place where we connect both buyers and sellers together. So I joined and I was offering my freelance services there. So now the second website I launched was in year 2013. That was 3 years after my first blog failed. And the site is called revisions.com. I founded that site when I was still a medical student. So you can imagine how busy medical school was and everything. But I still had time to follow my passion. I had passion. I was passionate about making money online, about sharing information with other people, putting my experience to use. So that's kind of stimulated me to found that that website or blog, revisions.com. So and the blog is still alive till today. You can just go to the site and see what it has to offer. So now to continue, how do you think we can use this course? Well, this course is actually for beginners and intermediate bloggers. So if you have never had a blog in the past before, this course is for you. If you had a blog before, but you didn't take it seriously, or you don't even know what it's about, this course is also for you. So I want to give you the kind of practical guide that will help your blogging career so that you can be successful at the end of the day. Okay, so to start with, what is a blog? You see, a blog is a regularly updated website or web page. You see, it is run by an individual, a small group of people, and it is actually written in informal or conversational style. So let me highlight the keywords and explain what I mean. See, regularly updated in the sense that you have to publish information, fresh information on the blog on timely basis. I mean, as frequent as possible. Say, for example, you have a blog and you don't get to publish on it until like after like a month. You publish today, then the next time you are publishing will be a month after. So it just means that your audience or people that are following your blog will lose interest, but they will say this person is not serious. How can I wait for a whole month to research the internet? I hope you get that. Yeah. Please, if you are following, just say yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So so like as I was saying, you have to regularly publish the information so that people you'll be able to attract your audience and they will stick to you. Don't just publish once in a blue moon. You have to take it seriously. It's important. So that is what I mean by regularly updated. Two, it has to be run by an individual or a small group. So if you're an individual, you can run a blog successfully. You don't need the help of others. But if you have other people that share the same ideology as you, you can decide to cohort them or to ask them to join a particular group and you start blogging. So it's allowed. Multiple bloggers are allowed on a particular blog. But ultimately, which I have to stress, that it is that your blog has to be in conversational style. Just as the way I'm talking to you now, that is the way your blog should be. You should be able to have an audience that you are communicating with. It's not enough to just start writing a blog and forget about it. No, you should have people that you're communicating with. You should put those people at the back of your mind when writing anything on your blog. Because the thing is to actually make them stick to you. Okay. So also, let's continue. Okay. So yeah. So now, for example, we understand that in this part of the world, there's this unusual let me say, unusual hatred for people who work online. They believe everybody that works online is a scammer. It is not true. It is, in fact, it's far from the truth. So that is why you see some parents or some people, they feel, why should my son be a blogger? It's just a waste of time. Why should he be wasting his time? Sorry, it's not a waste of time, actually. Blogging allows you to connect to the world. It makes you popular. It makes others know about you. It makes you share information with people who don't know. For example, let me ask a question. Let me just put a teaser to us. Assuming there is no Google as it is now, and you want to search for a particular information you don't know, maybe robotics engineering, you want to search how to build a robot. Assuming there is no Google, how will you access the information? Certainly it will be difficult. Now, Google will pull out blogs that talk about what you want to search for. In this case, robotics engineering or how to build a robot. They'll put their blogs on their own website so that when you search for that information, those blogs can come up and you click on them, you go and read the information. So it is like, apart from the aspect of making money, it is an avenue where you share information with other people. You empower people with the information you're offering. So blogging is not a waste of time, but in fact, is one of the best ways to use your time wisely. Okay. So now the foundation, what is blogging? Or what blogging is not? So let's talk about what blogging is not. Well, first and foremost, I need to clarify and I need to align our expectations. Blogging is not an MMM and it's not a get rich quick platform. The implication of that is it's not something that you make money. It's not something that you have to ask other people to join for you to make money. No. Yes, it's something that you you cannot become a millionaire overnight through doing it. No, it takes time. So it is not an MMM or a get rich quick platform. You definitely won't make money overnight, like I said. You may fail at it. However, you should not quit. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you a little story why you should not quit. When I started my first blog, my freelance even, I failed. Why did I fail? There was nobody reading the blog. Yes, there was nobody reading the blog. Almost everybody was somewhere else because I was relatively new to blogging then, so I didn't have all the skills required. So I was just writing anything I feel on the blog. At the end of the day, when I check in a month, no views, or sometimes I'll just see one view, and that one view is who? My own self. So imagine communicating to myself. So I failed at it, but I did not quit. What I had to do was to go back to what I was doing and see where I was getting it wrong. I paid for online courses to teach me about blogging then in 2010. And in 3 years after, in 2013, I relaunched um, another website, which is com. which has gained grounds today. I have thousands of visitors coming to that site. It has impacted Nigerians in one way or the other. So the lesson here is that you may fail at it when you start first, especially when you don't have enough information about how to go about it, how to go about blogging. But you should never quit. You can always relaunch and then be successful at what you do. Okay, so what blogging is all about? It's all about publishing genuine information and content that seeks to help others. You build relationship with the audience, like I said earlier. Now, but it is important to highlight that professional blogging is not about you. So, sorry, it's not about you. It's about your audience. So it's not about, okay, good morning, everybody. Today, I'll be having kono and akara for breakfast. Who cares? That's about you. Blogging is not about you. You shouldn't make it about you. It should be about others. Okay. Today, for example, I want to share ideas about how to make money during the coronavirus lockdown, how to make money at home during the coronavirus lockdown. So it's like we are benefiting your audience. That's people who want to make money even during the coronavirus lockdown. So it's not about you per se, it's about others. So you should be by the side, but the main goal should be your audience. How to make them succeed, how to encourage them, how to do things that they really want to study and know about. I hope you are getting it. Please, let's signify by saying yes.
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 Okay, thank you very much. So then lastly, blogging is about earning money both actively and passively. Actively means that you do something and get paid immediately for it. Passively means that what you are getting paid for is not actually being done now. You already did it in the past, maybe like a year ago, but you are making money from it now. So that is a passive aspect of it. So it is both a passive and an active source of revenue for people. Okay, so continue the foundation. I'm just trying to lay down the right foundation so that everybody will know what blogging is about. So that as we go deep into the course, we really get the hang of it. So now, the what is the mindset of a successful blogger? It's important, as in what is in the mindset, because I know we all want to be successful at blogging. So what is the mindset? The mindset of a successful blogger includes three things. I have coined out just three things, three most important things. Empathy. What is empathy? Empathy has to do with putting the other person, putting yourself in the shoes of the other person. For example, now, today I'm laying a foundation, I'm giving a seminar on how to make money online. So I'm putting myself in your shoes, that how to start a blog and how to make money. So empathy is just like feeling for others, putting all yourself in the shoes of others. That is assuming that if I were in their shoes, what would I want to learn? So you have to have an empathy. You have to have empathy to be able to blog professionally. Two, you have to have passion for what you do. Passion means that you have to have the zeal to be able to continue. Then, lastly, profit. A successful professional blogger will always want profits from their blogging. Gone are the days when you share just personal experience on your blog and say, well, I'm just doing it for hobby. Sorry, hobby will not last long. That hobby will diminish with time. You don't have enough resources to continue with the process. So it's important that you should seek profit even from your blogging. So now, I hope we all understand to this point.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, all right, thank you. So let's continue. So what are the content strategies? What are the content strategies that you need? And how do you find a perfect niche? Okay, this is what I'll be talking to you about. So now the content strategy is actually covered in depth as the presentation goes on. But let me just talk to you about what we mean by niche, how to find a perfect niche, and how to name your blog. So now the niche, what we refer to as a niche, is just a particular section which your blog will talk about. As a blogger, you can't cover all the information in the world. You can't start talking about technology, you can't start talking about fashion, you can't start talking about celebrity, you can't start talking about news and gossip all in one place. No, it might be too cumbersome for you. Even though I did it, that is what I do on review shows. However, I know the advantages and the disadvantages to it. So I want to advise you that you should find only your perfect niche and stick to it. So what is a perfect niche? A perfect niche is a niche or an area of blogging where you want to specialize on, and you will be dedicated to provide information only in that area.
so that at the end of the day, people will know you for a particular thing that you do. For example, you can't be a doctor, an engineer, a pilot, a tailor, a carpenter, a mechanic, a bricklayer, all at the same time. No, you have to be one particular thing so that people you get to build traction from that, and people will get to know you for that particular thing that you do. So, finding a perfect niche, actually, it depends on you to find a perfect niche. There are some things you need to do all by yourself. No, first you have to find out what are those things you are good at naturally. What are those things you are good at? You take a pen and a sheet of paper, write them down. Okay. For example, me as an example now, I'm good at medicine, which is my course of training, which I was trained to. I was trained as a medical practitioner, so I will write. I'm good at providing health information and treating people who are sick. I can write that down. Okay, what else am I good at? I'm good at designing websites. I'm a web designer as well, so I can write that down. Okay, what else am I good at? Okay, I'm good at blogging. Okay, I can write that down. So now, once you write all these aspects down, so it is now important to rate each of those things you've written down. Rate them based on which you find most appealing and which you think you can do best. So for example, now, out of all the things I've listed, I can say, well, the thing I can do best is web designing. So I can write that down. So it is important you use that web design as an example to focus what your niche will be about. So that niche will be the area you are most specialized in, which you are very, very good at. So that when you start giving information about it, people will know you. And the information you give will be quality information your audience will find useful. And they will respect you for that. So that is that. So let's go on we'll talk about content later. I'll skip that because it's in depth. Content just has to do with what do you publish on your blog? How do you get the information you publish on your blog? And how do you go about publishing the information? So now let's just talk about naming and branding your blog. So naming your blog. Well, naming your blog just has to is as simple as what name do you want to give to your blog? What name? What name? The name has to do with something that you alone can decide on. I can't just tell you what name you should give your blog. You alone should be able to decide. Now, but let me just give a general advice on what it should be. The general advice is that what you name your blog about should be something that is short and simple. What did I just say? Short and simple. Short and simple in the sense that it is not too long for people to type on using their keyboard, and it's very simple. Short and simple, and it also should be something that is memorable. Memorable that people can easily memorize. So short, simple, memorable. Then also you should make sure that the what you plan to name your blog should be something that is interesting. People want to be curious to know about what the blog is about, so to say. So for example, now, when I coined review shows, from when I started review shows, when I wanted to name my blog review shows, I just found out, okay, what do I want to start publishing about? I want to just publish anything. I want to review anything. Review means to criticize something or to write about something. So I want to just write anything. So I said, okay, maybe I should use the word review. Lo and behold, when I went to my hosting company to search for the word review, whether review will be available to buy the domain name and then buy the hosting, I was shocked. I got to know that review is already an established website of somebody else, so I cannot buy it. So I was shocked. So what I just had to do was, okay, I had to go back. I still like the word review to appear in my blog name. So I just had to say, okay, what else should I use? Okay, I just had to say, okay, maybe I should add something like to make it sound like delicious. Just to make it sound delicious. So what I did was to say, okay, I'll just add delicious. I'll add CIOUS. So someone is requesting for, okay, Olutico is requesting for an ID. Please, someone who is on the group should please let me repost the ID to him, please. I can't go back. I don't want to obstruct this presentation I'm doing. Just let me repost it. I already posted it elsewhere on the front of the group. So one should just copy and paste the ID to me. Thank you. All right, so I just had to add CIOUS. So it became review from the word review something, then CIOUS, sure. So it sounds like delicious. So review shows, something like that. You see, as you can see, it is short, simple, and memorable. And the word review shows, you know that, oh, I'm talking about something that has to do with reviewing something, and then uh, the short suffix is just telling us that, oh, it's delicious, something like that. So you can be creative however you want to, so it helps. And but like I said, just keep it short and simple. Short, simple, memorable, and of course, should be interesting. Okay, so let's continue. Now let's go on. That is that about naming your blog. So now, can you really make money blogging? Ha, this is a big question. Some people already are um, feeling that, oh, it's not possible. I can't make money on blogging. Well, today I'm going to shock you. I'm going to give you proof of how I've made money over the years. I'll give you, you will see. It is actually possible to make money. However, the bottom line is 96% of bloggers will not make money. The reason is shocking because they will not make money, not because they don't want to, but just because, they don't follow the guidelines needed for them to make money on their blog, unfortunately. Now, they don't follow the guidelines needed, so they may not make money. So, but if you do follow the necessary guidelines and you stick to it, you are dedicated. Of course, I can guarantee that you'll make money. Yes, you can. So this is just a breakdown of statistics they found on a particular group, or let me say blog, targeting bloggers. We call it problogger.com. So they discovered that um, just 4% of bloggers made over $10,000 a month. Yes, just 4% of them. You see that is very small. Consider the amount of blogs on the internet today. Today we have there are billions, about 1.7 billion blogs online, but just 4% of them actually make over 10,000 US dollars per month. Look at the statistics. So, but a huge chunk of people actually, 25% of people fall under $10 to $99 per month. By the way, if you make $100 per month, that's around 40,000 euro in Nigerian currency, going by the current exchange rate. But you can make more than that. Okay, let's move on. All right. Are we following up to this point? Can you just signify by saying yes?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So, okay. So now, the successful bloggers. Well, I have a couple of successful bloggers I want to share. I would like to share with you. Sorry about that. The first one I want to share with you is a guy known as Pat Flynn. The guy is actually from the US. His name is Pat Flynn. He owns smartpassiveincome.com. This is someone I've been following since 2010. So I know the way he blogs and how much he makes. He's a US guy, actually. So how much does he make? He makes more than 200,000 US dollars per month. Yes, you had me, 200,000 US dollars per month. Um, he's actually someone that is serious about blogging, and he targets his audience. Who are his audience? His audience are bloggers, just like you and I. So he gives us information that we need, and he also makes money from us by giving us the information. I will tell you all that later, how you make money. So his niche, I told you about niche the other time. His niche, or otherwise called the area of focus, is just blogging. He talks about blogging and different ways you can make money online. So so the second person is Adam Infroy. Adam Infroy just started a blog like a year ago, and I can tell you that today he makes over 70,000 US dollars per month. If you go to his website, you will even see an area where he shares his monthly income, where he shares with the watch. So his niche, where he focuses, is how to make money online. This same niche, how to make money online, is what he focuses on, and he's making solid money. Imagine if you have 70,000 US dollars. I can't even start telling you how many millions of naira that is a month, and it is legitimate. Okay, so let me talk about the third person. Enough of all these Americans. Let's talk about Nigerian brothers and sisters.
Let me start with Linda Ikeji. Okay, of course, I know you know Linda Ikeji. You would have heard about her. Linda. So this is someone that actually makes huge amounts of money. She makes nothing less than $80,000 on her site. I'm trying to give this breakdown not to actually boast or maybe to make it sound like so these people are really making money or maybe to broadcast them to the world. No, I just want you to see that people make money. It's possible. So she makes money on her blog, just talking about news and gossip, news that is latest news in Nigeria and even in the outside world, in the other on the other clients, maybe in the US. Talks about gossip about celebrities, about politicians, things like that that people want to hear. So and she makes money from them. How does she make money? I'll still tell you how she does make the money. So you can just take a cue from any of these three people how they make money online. But that's no, I'll still share more. Okay, so the fourth person I will be talking about is Jide Ogunsoya. I don't know whether anybody knows about Jide Ogunsoya. Just signal by saying yes or no.
No.
Okay, no, all right. Well, Jide Ogunsoya is the publisher of the blog um ogbongeblog.com. If you have been active on the internet, you would have known about this guy in one way or the other. He has been on the internet since I think way back 2005 or 2007. I'm not so sure now. He talks about general information about technology, general info, and he makes cool money. He makes as much as 3 million. No, it's not $3 million. Sorry, it's not that. I think it's 300,000 US dollars. It's not up to $3 million. Sorry, it's a mistake, the typo. So his area of focus is actually technology and general info. He talks about technology. He talks about things that have to do with banking platform, how to root your device, how to maybe it reviews a particular software, tells people how to go about using the software. It talks about maybe phones, reviews phones and things like that. And he makes cool money. Cool money. So just imagine he's a Nigerian like you and I. His name is Jide Ogunsoya. You can reach him, you can reach out to him if you want to learn from him. It's okay. So these are people, these are Nigerians making money. They don't do Yahoo Yahoo, they do not scam people. They are legit bloggers. And of course, I'm also happy to be part of them. I'm also a legit blogger. Anybody who has had personal interaction with me will know that I am very disciplined. I go straight to the point. I do not in any way take a penny from the next person if I will not offer value to that person. Yes. So the fifth person I'll be talking about is my humble self. I started reviewshop.com and all that. I have at least 5 other websites apart from Reviewshop. But Reviewshop is just what is known to Nigerians. I have others that target other people, maybe the US citizens and so what is my monthly income? Well, I won't want to disclose that now. The reason is simple. There's no point blowing my own whistle. I don't intend to actually boast about what I have. No. But I will just give you um a little bit of information and a tip of the iceberg so that you can just imagine how much you can make. So now the niche I focus on my website depends on the kind of website. There are different niches I focus on. I focus on fashion. I focus on blogging, how to make money online. I focus on websites. I focus on um, what else? I focus on software reviews. I review software. I focus on technology. I focus on banking. Depending on the kind of website I have, I focus on a particular service or information to give to my readers, which they will
Big
benefit.
man, what else? How far now? How body?
Dr.
Sorry.
Salman, please, oh, you are disturbing. Sorry. Okay, so let's continue. So there are different niches that you can target. So each of my websites is targeting a particular niche. But reviewshop.com is actually a general blog. I target all the kinds of information that I feel Nigerians will benefit from. So I target make money on it. I target technology. I target fashion. I target banking. I target technology, maybe phones, different phone reviews, all sorts, just to make sure that I'm at the heart of Nigerians. Yes. So let's continue. Let me just show you some of my money making online activities, which are blogging related. So before I proceed, uh, let me just tell you that what you will see next, it has to do with some of the money, some of the income I have made online. do you get some of the income I've made online just to actually encourage you. It's not meant to boast, and I don't intend feeling as if I've arrived. No, in fact, I don't even have as much money as some of the other bloggers I highlighted to you. But at least, alhamdulillah, to God be the glory, I'm comfortable with the little I have. Okay, so this screenshot, this one, if you can you see what this is? Hello, can you see this? Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
okay, all right. Yeah, so this is just one of my accounts with Payoneer. There's a particular platform we call Payoneer. Payoneer is just like a kind of online banking platform, so to say. You can receive money through them. So a client of mine sent this amount to me. As you can see, this was in January this year. I'm just giving this as an instance so that you know. He sent 500 US dollars to me. And of course, Payoneer deducted their own, what is it called, commission. And I ended up having 439. So this is just, okay, what did I do for this client? This client is just looking for me to work on their website. Okay, do what I refer to as SEO, search engine optimization on their website, and it pays me this amount. This is just a single client. So imagine if you have like 10 of these clients giving you money in a month. You know how much that would be? That would be like 5,000 US dollars. You know how much 5,000 US dollars is? Of course, that's over 2 million naira. I'm just giving that as an instance. This is just for one of my websites. Okay, the other one is this on the to the right is another income report. If you can see, this is actually AdSense. It's AdSense. AdSense is owned by Google, so Google also pay me money to actually advertise some of their products on the website. So this is what I have earned from one of my websites. In a lifetime, what I have earned is 6,278 US dollars. By the way, that is almost 2.5 million naira. So it's not to prove that I've arrived. I know some of you are actually richer than I am. So I'm just trying to show you this so that you know that it's actually possible to make money legitimately, and offer value for your give value to audience and clients. So let's move on. Do we understand up to this point? Before I proceed.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Any other person can say yes. It looks like Dr. Inkosala Elunda is saying yes. Any other person?
Me too, now, yes.
All right. Okay, good. Thank you. So let's continue.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you. So now, what are my sources of income? Even as a blogger, how do I make money? One of those things, I know I mentioned something like AdSense the other time. AdSense is one way by which I make money by blogging. AdSense is a platform owned by Google, the platform. They feature advertisements on websites that are high ranking. And once they feature advertisement on those websites, they will pay the owner of the website the adverts they have featured. So I'm proud to say I'm part of Google AdSense, and Google pays me money through AdSense every single month based on the advertisement they have featured on my site. By the way, the advertisement they feature on my site, I don't have anything over them. I don't have any control over them, meaning that I can't control what they will post. They are the one posting it. My own is just to wake up every morning, check what I have made overnight. I do not control it, like I said. So let me just, before we continue, let me just show you some of the what I mean by the advertisement. Let me just show you. Okay. Okay, a minute. Okay, let me just show. Review shots. I'm going to your site review shots now to see. Okay, this is one reviewshots.com. So this is one of my posts. 2020, what Nigerian phones price is Techno, iPhone, Samsung, Infinix phone. This is just a phone review. Talking about the price of some phones from Slot Nigeria. Sorry. So now the site is actually loading, but before it finishes loading, let's continue. Let's download it. So sorry about that. My little daughter is disturbing. So now the site is loading. Maybe I hope it loads sometime so that we'll be able to show. The connection is not so good, but I think we'll be able to talk about that as soon as it finishes loading. So let's continue for the time being. So I just wanted to show you some of the advertisements Google places on my site. Okay, good. So on reviewshores.com, I feature advertisements from Google AdSense on reviewshores.com, on another website of mine, which I call bestideoheroes.com. By the way, you can check this website up from your end, so just to see what I have. Now, this reviewshores.com, like I told you earlier, is a general blog, general information blog. So then the Best Ideal Heroes is talking about a particular game online. There's a game we call Ideal Heroes. I don't know whether you have heard about it. Ideal Heroes is just is a game site. It's a game that you play on your Android phone. So I created a particular site to talk about that game because I know that people are searching for that game online, particularly in the US. So I had to just create a blog about it so that once people start searching for that information in the US, my blog will come up and give them the information. So I'll get more traffic by doing so, and I also make money from them. So I also feature AdSense on bestideoheroes.com. Okay. So now, secondly, how do I make another source of income? Include affiliate marketing. I do affiliate marketing on some of my other websites, including bestmattresshole.com, humanhealthhub.com, splinter.com. These are all my websites. I own them. So I offer information on bestmattresshole.com. I offer information on different mattresses people can buy. I target the US audience, not Nigerians. Because I know Nigerians hardly find mattress information online. So I know US citizens are looking for mattress reviews. So I have to build a particular website on mattress, and I will offer affiliate marketing on the site so as to make money. How does affiliate marketing work? Affiliate marketing works like you review a particular product, and when a customer or your audience comes to your site to read about that product and they're interested, they click on a particular link to buy the product. And once they buy that product, you get commission, you get paid immediately for that product. So some of the mattresses that I review, some of them are about 1,000 years old, some of them are about $500. I get as much as 20 to 50% commission on some of those mattresses. Imagine a mattress is being sold for 1,000 US dollars in the US, and I refer a buyer who buys through my website. So for the time he buys the product for $1,000, I get like $50. I get like 20% commission. That's about what is that? That's about $200 just for a particular purchase, just for a particular product. Just imagine that. As you can see, that's huge. What if you had like 100 people buying that product? You know how much that will be ultimately? That would be like, that would be like $20,000. So that just tells you how possible it is to make money. By the way, these people actually get value for what they buy. They get value for, just like you and I now. If you want to buy a particular phone, you don't know about it. What do? You go to Google now, right? Right. Yes or no? Good. So you go to Google, you research that information. Once you input your search term in Google, Google will come up with some websites. So once you see the website, you go to the website, you read about that particular product. If you're interested, you buy. So once you buy, if you're an affiliate marketer, you get commission for people who buy products through your website or your blog. Okay, so thirdly, another way by which I make money is through offering SEO services. You know, I told you earlier that I offer SEO services. One of my websites that is targeted at all people traffic to their site or even rank high in Google. This app.com. This website is strictly for people who want to rank so that more traffic. Then more.
Sorry, moderator. I can't really hear you. It looks like your voice is has a script sound at the background.
Okay. Sorry. It looks like. Thank you for calling my attention. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes, it's better now.
Okay. Thank you. So now the SEO services, like I said, I offer services that will help people improve their rankings in Google. So if, for example, you have a website now, you want to rank high in Google so that your website will be number one in Google and site. So they will come to me on this app
I offer the services to them, they pay me. If you remember the screenshot I showed earlier, one screenshot where I got $500. Do you remember?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that particular screenshot is from a client that wanted SEO service. That client is based in the US. His name is Ben Nagel. He's based in the US. He has a website. He wanted me to rank his site, which I did. I helped him rank number one. So he was making money, and of course, he was very happy to pay me the $500. Okay, so now the point. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. So the point is never to boast about how much I make online. Actually, like I said earlier, it is just to show you that it's possible to make money online without telling people, and you'll be proud at what you do. So by the way, if you go to the site, my site, thisself.com, you see that so many white people have left reviews for me on that site because I offered value. I gave them value, and they were happy. So that is just the way it is. So let's move on. Do you have any questions to this point?
No.
Okay. Hopefully, maybe we'll be able to take some of our questions later. Let's just continue because we still have a long way to go. All right. So consider about money blog academy. Now, so let's now go to the practical. Okay, before we go to the practical, let me just tell you a little bit about how you can set up your website or blog. Now, setting up a website or blog, there are different ways. You can either go the paid way or the free way. The free way means that you don't need to pay anybody to have a blog. Yes, it's possible that way. The paid way means that you have to pay someone to have a blog. The free way means let me just give an instance. For example, you can own a blog that is free. That is, you don't need to pay for hosting, you don't need to pay for domain name registration. But it will be limited, so I will not advise you to go there. But if you're still interested in going the free way, let me just tell you what it's about. So you can go to blogspot.com or wordpress.com. Hello, are we following?
Yes, we are.
Okay, thank you. So you can open a site, a free site or a free blog, wordpress.com. So on the WordPress.com, what it does is just a free blog. Actually, as I say, it's free. So if, for example, now you want to build a site, you want to have a domain name or you want to site or blog on that free platform. So you just have something like Onyekon, for example, onyekon.blogspot.com or honeydrops.blogspot.com. You see that it doesn't sound professional. Honeydrops.blogspot.com. Imagine that kind of website URL. You know, it's so long and it has .wordpress in between before .com. So how about something like acneta.com? You see that acneta.com sounds more professional, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it is short and it has just the only prefix it has is .com, not .blogspot or .wordpress. So in other words, having a free website, you'll be limited. You'll not be able to have a customized URL. By the way, URL means universal resource locator. URL is what appears after www dot. I hope you understand.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to have something that is more customized. So that is the more reason why I would like to go the route of the paid blogs, so that you'll be able to design your site to suit your taste. You will not be using the templates that the free platform will offer you. So you'll be able to have a professional blog. So that's just the little analogy. So now, usually I let people go start their blog or their site with WordPress. Why? Because it is the best blogging software in the world so far, as I speak with you. As we are now, there are about 1.74 billion websites online. And I can tell you that over 20% of that, which is equivalent to 155 million people, are hosting using WordPress. Yes, WordPress. Yes, it's the best blogging platform. And it's actually free. They have the free version, which is WordPress.com, which I mentioned earlier that is not so advisable if you want to start professional blogging. And they have the paid one. The paid one is actually the WordPress.org platform, still from the same WordPress. Okay, so now I just explained to you WordPress.com, WordPress.org. The difference is just that WordPress.com is free. WordPress.org is not free. It's paid. You have to pay for it to be able to have a WordPress website. So which is which? You know which is which now. WordPress.com is free. WordPress.org is paid. So the benefits of using WordPress are enormous. You'll be able to design your own logo, put your logo there. You'll be able to have a customized URL. You'll be able to have a customized website design. On WordPress.com, no developer can develop.
Yes.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, beautiful. I'm so sorry. So I think we can continue from here. Okay. Can you see the screen, please?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful.
Yes.
So as I was saying now, we actually need to set up our blog on WordPress, where it is the best blogging platform, like I said earlier. So actually, why do I feel it is the best? One, it is because WordPress is free.
You know, I said it's going to be paid. It's actually free. Free in the sense that the software is it's free. You can download the software and use the software, the WordPress software. Do you get? It is free in that regard. But paid in the sense that you need to pay for the hosting, domain name and hosting. Those are the things you paid for. You will pay for. The platform WordPress is free for you to use. You are not paying. You are basically not paying. So that is why it is free. Now, that is one advantage. Two, you can customize the themes and plugins you have on your website, on your WordPress website or blog. Yes, you can customize them because they by customization I mean you can change the theme. The theme is just the physical appearance of your site, how your site looks like. You go to any website now, what you see on that site is the theme. Is a theme that is displaying what you see on the site. I hope you get me. Hello? I hope you are following.
I couldn't get
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I said the theme is just the physical appearance or display of the site. So you can customize how your website will look if you are using WordPress. You can also customize plugins. Plugins are just like additional extensions that are added to your WordPress site so that you can extend the performance of the site. That sounds, let me explain. Now, if you design your website now and you need additional things to be on the site, which your developer did not do for you, you can go ahead and install some plugins, some extensions through WordPress, free of charge. Most of them are free, although there are some that are paid, but most of them are free. So that is that. Then it's also safe and secure. WordPress is the most secure blogging platform available in the world. So that's why I recommend it. And it's very safe. So the issue of being hacked, the issue of getting attacked by hackers is it's possible, but very, very rare. Okay, and last, it is easy to use. It's very easy to use. Sorry, someone is sending some messages. Okay, I think I should continue so that we don't distract us anymore. Let me just close this thing. About that. Okay, so now what are those things you need to build a WordPress website? One, you need a domain name. A domain name, like I said earlier, is just the name you want to give to your blog. The domain name is what comes after the URL. What comes after the www dot, of course, www.adeniyi.com. So that's my domain name. So that domain name is what you will need for people to know your site, for you to be able to reach your site online or your blog online. So domain name is something that you have to coin yourself. Like I told you earlier, how to coin your domain name. I already explained to you that you have to be creative, you have to keep it short and simple, it's memorable. So it's up to you to actually decide what you want to use. It's up to you to decide what you want to use domain name. But if you need guidance on that, I can help. So now the hosting, you pay for domain. Domain name actually costs like around $15 per. Most domain name registrars, we call them registrars because they're the one that will register your domain name. They charge around $15 per year. So you see that it's somehow cheap. Less than 7,000 naira.
$15 per what?
$15 per domain name per year. Because if you coin the domain name, you have to register the domain name with a registrar online. I hope you understand.
So like it's an annual payment.
Can you hear me?
yes.
Yes.
Yes, I said the domain name costs $15 per website per year. So if you are building a new website, for example, okay, www.mynewwebsite.com. So that name is the domain name, and you'll have to pay for it for people to register, or the registrars to register for it, register you online, so that you'll be able to use that domain name. The domain name is not free for anybody. Even me too, for example, my website, reviewshots.com, and other websites, I paid for the domain name. If not, I will not be able to have that name. Somebody else will claim that name if you don't claim it. So that's why you have to pay for it. So domain name costs like $15. Then hosting has to do with where you will park your website after it has been developed or after it has been designed. So the hosting is just like you have a car now. You need somewhere you want to park the car, or you need the road to use to drive the car on. So that's what hosting is about. Hello, can you hear me? There are some noises on my.
Yes.
Okay. Are we following, please?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. So the hosting is just a way to host the site so that the site will be accessible anywhere in the world. So there are some people that are in charge of hosting. If you have been following we have been following the WhatsApp group, Money Blog Academy. You know, I've been talking about hosting. We don't host the site. That site will not be online. That is the way it is. My website, for example, I host my website. That's why you can see them online. That's why you can type in Google and they will appear. You can go to them. So the hosting actually costs money. Hosting most of the companies charge like $100 per year, 200. In fact, I even know of one that charges like as much as $300 a year. Most of them charge per year. So if you pay now, it means until after a year before your hosting fee will expire, you need to renew again and pay. So that is why it is. That is how it is. So if you have been following, I partner with a US-based site, US-based hosting site called iPage, and they were gracious enough to offer us about 75% discount. Their hosting actually costs um like 100 to $120 per year, but they were magnanimous enough to give us for like $35 per year. 35. You see that it's very cheap. That's one of the cheapest you can ever get on the internet. So I posted it's called iPage. There's a link I posted on the Money Blogger Academy that you can go through. But don't worry, I know you came late, you may not be able to see that link. I will send the link to you later. You can go there if you're interested. You can secure your hosting with them. Hello? Yes, iPage. But there's a particular partnership I entered with them. So they are giving us discounts on people that are registering through me. So there's a link that you need to go through to register so that you're able to get the where you're able to get the so you're able to get that. Okay. So you're able to get the bonus they're offering. Okay, maybe I should just post that link on the group. Just a minute. Let me see if I can post the link there so that some of you can register there if you have not. Okay, this is the Money Blog Academy. So let me just see. Please, I will appreciate if we could use a noise background so that we don't get to distract people. I know that we can follow these. Okay, this is the link. So let me just copy the link. I'll post it in Zoom. So some of you who are interested in getting a hosting now, you can go ahead and do so. Okay. So that is the link for the hosting registration. I don't know whether you can see that on the chat. Okay. We all see that.
Okay.
All right. So you can go through that link. So meanwhile, let's continue with. Okay. Please, can we all see my screen? Can you see my screen currently? Some people are having issues.
No, I
You can't
can't see your screen.
No.
You can't see my screen. Wow.
Even the link that you shared is no more there. It's not on your screen.
Wow. Okay, let me see. I
Thank you now.
think there's a technical mix-up somewhere. Let me see.
Okay.
What about now? Can you see it now?
You can. You're just seeing your face. Yeah, full.
Okay. Okay, so let me share my screen again. Okay, please can we see the screen now? Screen share.
Yes, it's
Okay.
back.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank God. I'm so sorry.
And I think it's better.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so let's continue. Please, I will appreciate if we can minimize the noise background so that people can get to.
Everybody can mute. Want us to mute. If you want us to mute, we can do that.
Yes, for some people, I will encourage people to mute so that, except when they want to talk, so that any background noise will not disturb us. Okay, so let's continue because our time is fast spent. Okay, so now what will you need to build a website? You need a domain name, hosting, themes, and then content. I already talked about the first three. Your domain name, you secure it with a domain registrar. Your theme, your hosting, of course, the hosting site will be the one to do that. Consola, please, I don't know if you can see the link I shared to the hosting site. Can you?
Yeah, I saw it previously, but
Okay.
I'm not able.
Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. You can check that later if you are having issues now. So let's just follow up and continue. So now, then the fourth one is content. Content has to do with what you will offer others. So it has to do with the what you want to write about. It has to do with what you want to write about. So the first three things are things that are outside your own control. The domain name is not you that will control it. It is your domain registrar that has your domain name registered for you. So if you don't pay for the registration, they will sell it to others. The hosting also, they are hosting for you. So if you fail to pay for the hosting, you won't be able to, your site will no longer be accessible online. Even me too, just like me and any other blogger, they have, they, they, they tend to have something, they tend to pay for, sorry, I'm being distracted by the background noise. They tend to pay for the domain name and hosting with other companies. So if we don't get to pay them, of course, our site will no longer be active. So now let's go to the WordPress installation updates. So I want to take us through the practical way to install WordPress. So what we'll do now is I think we give ourselves like 2-3 minutes break. So while I set up the process involved. So if you have any issues I want to attend to quickly, address that. So and then maybe in 3 to 5 minutes we'll be back. So we'll talk about the practical way to install WordPress and how to set up a mini WordPress blog immediately under 5 minutes. Thank you. So we have 5 minutes to go. All right, we'll be back in 5 minutes time.
Hello. Oh, mo ti ní kọ́ gbé ọtí.
Who is talking in the rubbish?
Go to 1 5 minutes break.
Okay, my God.
What did level 10 to shoot on?
But the program.
No.
You bro.
About the program, I want muted. Hello.
Okay, 2 minutes more. 2 minutes to go. Hello, everybody. Are you here?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. So, right now, like I said, I want to Okay, let me just give us a minute more to settle down. So before we resume. Okay, hello everybody. Are we here?
Yes, yes.
Okay, beautiful. So we are resuming. So like I said, I will giving you the practical demonstration of how to go about installing WordPress. So to start with, first and foremost, you need to have a host. Of course, this is my own personal account, and this is an account which I host my website and host some of my clients' website. So every host actually has a cPanel, or let me say every good host should have a cPanel. cPanel is just a kind of back end where you can access all the files of your website. Do we understand that?
No, not really.
Okay, what I mean is that the back end is a place where all the bolts and the nuts of your website are stored. So the user or the visitor to your website does not see that. It is you who have the website that will see it. So, and it is actually stored with your host. It's your hosting that keeps all your files. So now I want to access my own cPanel. cPanel, by the way, means control panel. So control panel of your website. I hope you get now. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, beautiful. Can you see the screen, please?
Yes.
Okay, good. So now you're asking me to log into my account. So this is my host, my own personal host. I host with HostGator. So I also host some of the websites belonging to my client. I also host them with HostGator. So I want to log into the cPanel now to access some of my files. So just put in your login details and click login. So you wait for it to load, finish loading, and then you will see what you want. You see your details. Yes, this is my control panel. It's actually hidden. As you can see from this end, there are different ends from this end which has been obscured. But let's finish loading. Okay, this is my control panel. So now to install a website, what you just need to do is this. To install a website, what you need to do is this. So first and foremost, before you install your WordPress website, you just need to create domain name. You know, your host, of course, may or may not know about your domain name. If they know about your domain name, fine. If they don't, you still need to tell them so that you know your domain name. Sometimes you may register your domain name and your host and your hosting in different companies. I hope you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You may register them with different companies. So one of them may not know the other. So this is my host now, which I'm happy to tell you that they also know about my domain name.
Your
It's one of the
host, so what's showing on my screen?
It's not, also is not displaying.
can you see my screen?
What I can see is setting up your website or blog. What you need, domain name, hosting, things and content. That's what I can see on my screen.
Oh,
Same here.
okay. Let me see. Okay, what about now?
From Monday. Okay, have you done far?
It's still the same.
Still the same.
I think you have
Okay. What's the Let me start sharing.
okay, maybe 2, 3.
Okay, what about now?
Okay. Screen now.
Yes,
Can we all
yes.
confirm that we can see the screen now? Yeah, you see us.
Yeah.
Control panel.
Yes, please. Thank you. Beautiful. So now, this is my control panel. This is where all the boats and notes of my website and those of my clients are stored. Now, you may not necessarily see the same control panel depending on the host you are registering with. Me, I'm using a more expensive HostGator. For you, the partnership I had was with iPage because I felt most of you may not be able to afford this. That was why I did not give this. By the way, this is more expensive. HostGator is much more expensive. So I wanted everybody to participate. Well, that was why I had to enter the partnership deal with iPage because their own is cheaper. And of course, it's also very good. So the quality is not compromised in any way. So this is my my account now with HostGator. So to install WordPress sites, what you just need to do is first thing you do is you scroll down. You can write this down so that it will be easier for you. You scroll down, you go to the section where you have domains. Can you see this? Domain. Can you see what am I highlighting?
First place.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, can we see the domains? This area.
Yes, I can see the domains, but how do you get to host?
Yes.
Okay, how do you get to hosting? Okay, please, can I know who is asking the question? Okay, when you come, thank you. Well, to get to hosting, like I said, we need to register with a host. So once you have your host registration, they will provide you access to their control panel. Do you get that?
Like they'll provide you access to their control panel, which is this one.
Which is where I am currently. I hope you get me, you understand?
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. So now you go to the section. When you get to your control panel, this is my control panel. Like I said, I'm with HostGator. And most of my clients' websites are hosted there. Any website I build for clients, I usually host them on my own large hosting panel. Do you get? So, so to create a domain, you just come to the domain section, click on Add on Domains. Do you get? It's Add on Domains. I'm clicking on that now. Let's hope it loads fast. Okay, beautiful. It has just finished loading. So here you write your new domain name. So let's say, for example, one of the websites I have on this host panel is latestankara.com. You might be wondering, why am I blogging about Ankara? Yes, I blog about Ankara too because there are some ladies in Nigeria that love Ankara. So it's always a good thing to offer what people love. Like I said earlier, remember, I said blog is not about you, but it's about your audience, what they want. Me, I don't necessarily have to like Ankara if I blog about it. It's about them. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Beautiful. So now I will just write something like let me see. latestankara.com/. The saying is not valid. Okay. Now, let me try and click on this and see. You see what we have. Actually, this website is already existing, so it may not go through because it's already existing. Like you are creating what is already there. But let's see what happens. Add domain. So that's what normally when you have a new website, that is what you do. You do what? You come here. You click on. You hear what they said? Can you see what they said? You cannot pack your main domain because the domain is already existing. So I cannot create it again. That's just the implication. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So assuming this is not the first time you are creating a new website. Once you write the domain name like I did earlier, and you click continue, of course, it will create it immediately and give you the success message that's created. Do you get now?
Yeah.
But in the context of this, the website is already existing, so you cannot create what is already existing.
So let's just go back. I just use that to teach you so that you know when you have a new website, that's how to go about it. So let's go back. So I'm going back now. I'm going back. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Well, I'm just going back to my main control panel now. So that we now go ahead and install another block on the existing block. I hope you get what I'm trying to do. We want to install a new block on the already existing block. So let me show you how that is done. I just want to do that, not because I don't have the block, but because I want to show you how it is done so that you get the practical, technical know-how of how it is done.
I just want to clarify something.
Yes, please.
Putting name talks about like the subject of what you want to discuss in a particular blog.
That shouldn't we talk about?
Like whatever thing you want to talk about, that's what the name of your domain name should be.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly you get. That is where it should be. That is exactly the way it should go, so that people will know from a glance what your site is about. Okay, let me give an instance. Personalcomputer.com. So from the glance, even without having gone to the website, you know that it's talking about what? Personal computers. I hope you understand.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
Okay.
So, beautiful. So now let's install software. This software onto one of my websites, already existing websites. So I've clicked on WordPress installer. Did you see that?
Yeah.
So it's loading now. Okay, it's loading. As you can see, it has finished loading. So I want to install what? WordPress. This is the latest version, by the way. So it has finished loading. So it will now ask me to select my domain. Select my domain name. So this will, I will now choose one of the domains I have on this hosting panel. These are all the domains I have which belong to me. You know, I told you about the best idea heroes, the bestmatresso.com, this is another I have my own. Human Health Hub, this one talks about health and stuff like that. The others that belong to my client, not me. Like that, OUTH Mock belongs to my client, not my personal site. But I host them together on my own hosting accounts, and of course they pay me because I have to pay the host too. Anyway, so now the domain name, so it asks me to select my domain name. So which domain name should I use? Okay, let me use latestankara.com. So this is latestankara.com. This is where I want to install the WordPress. I hope you get me.
Okay.
Now because there's a site on it already. So I will not just install it directly because if I do, it will overwrite what the site is. By the way, let me mute this person. The noise is too much, sorry. So now let me even take you to latestankara.com so that you even see what that is about. I continue. So that you appreciate what I'm about to do. So this is latestankara.com. It's loading. The connection is somehow. The service is slow, but I think thank God it's coming up gradually. Imagine, look at the way it's loading. So slow. Okay, please hurry up. Okay, let me just continue. I don't want to waste time with that. So hopefully it finishes loading on that. Anyway, this is an already already existing domain name. So for me to load another site on it, I will not just install the WordPress directly on it, even it will overwrite whatever the site already has. So instead, I will create another directory. So to create another directory, just come here, write another directory. Let me give the directory a name, maybe MBA, right? That's Master Blog Academy. Sorry, Money Blog Academy. Yeah. So that we'll be able to install the WordPress in this area. That is the Money Blog Academy area, MBA. So Our new site will now be latestankara.com/MBA. I hope you get what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Beautiful. So let's click on next. By the way, before you even go to next, look at all this. You know, they are selling other services here. WordPress only $199, blah, 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 blah. But you don't need all this for a start as a starter. You may not have enough resources to buy them. So let's click on next. So next, after clicking on next, look at the new what it's showing me now. It's telling me to title my blog, Abby. So I'll write Master Blog Academy.
Money blog.
Thank you. Why am I making the mistake? Money
Also
blog.
a master.
Yeah, don't know. So Money Blog Academy. Yeah. So admin user. Okay. Let me. What should be my admin user? Okay. MBA 07. By the way, I just like 07. I don't know why. So first name. My first name is Adeni. Then my last name is Adesanya. Okay. So admin email. Admin email means that which email do you want your blog to be accessible through? For example, which email do you want people to contact you on? So let me use I can use my customized domain name, which is admin@reviewshots.com. It's even bringing it. I can use that, but if I don't like, I can use the generic type, mbbsmegastar@gmail.com. Let me use this. All right. Okay. So click on this by clicking install.
What's your personal email address?
Hello, can you come again, please?
When you say generic email, are you referring to your personal email address?
Yes, generic email has to do with any name, any email that does not contain your website. For example, now, this is mbbsmegastar@gmail.com. Gmail.com is not my website, man, is it? It's not. So it belongs to Google. So this is a generic email. But something like admin@reviewshots.com is a customized domain email because reviewshots.com belongs to me. So you can decide to use which are for professionalism. I encourage that you get on something as good as a customized email address. Yes. So after that is done, just click on install and watch WordPress do. Watch WordPress does its magic. So it's loading. As you can see, WordPress is installing. So what happens? Under how many seconds or how many minutes? It has finished installing. As you can see, installation complete. So my new website or my new blog is now on this place. latestankara.com/MBA, which I told you about. And it has given me the username to log in and then the password. I hope you get. Do you understand to this point?
Yes.
You see, under 2 minutes, we have installed WordPress. You see that it's very simple. Hello?
Yes, yes.
Beautiful, thank you. So, okay, look at the latest Ankara, it's still loading the services, but that's why it's not loading well. Anyway, so let's go back to the new site we just installed. So just click on this link, latestankara.com/MBA. Okay, so let's click on this link so that you'll be able to see the new website we installed. Yes, look at it. This is it. As what is happening here, this is the new. Look at the URL. As you can see, latestankara.com/MBA. What is it saying? It's saying this page is used to test the proper operation of your recent module marketplace installation of WordPress. Sure you get of WordPress. So if you can read this page, since your installation was what? Successful. So this is what your new audience or your traffic, you send traffic that get to your site, this is what they will see. But you as the admin of the site, you can log in. This is where you log in. But this is what they will see. But you can go back to the back end office of your site to see what happens there. I hope you understand me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I hope we understand up to this point.
Yes.
Okay, good. So let's see if why is it not loading well? Okay. Anyway, let's now we start. Right? So now let's log into the backend. As you can see, if we click on this place, you see what it's telling us. What can you see? Money Blog Academy coming soon, right?
Yes.
Yes, because you have not fully designed the website, but you have installed WordPress, but you have not customized it. So that's why they say it is coming soon. Beautiful. So let's log into the admin end and see. So I'll open this in a new tab. So when you want to log in, don't forget, cPanel already told you your password, right?
Password.
So you can copy,
Yeah.
highlight the password and copy it. By the way, your username is what? MBA 007, which is what I used, remember. Okay, so this is it. As you can see, this is your backend office. You see the WordPress logo. See the WordPress logo there? So now let's log in. MBA 007. Right? So copy and paste the password. I've done that. So you can click on remember me so that you don't have to always log in. So save, well, I can save this if I want to. Okay, so it's loading. The page is loading. Beautiful. This is the back end of your website now. Your MBA website, so to say. So now, as you can see, we have already logged in. It's showing us different aspects of WordPress. All this is supplied by WordPress itself. So you can do the customization you want. Okay. Can we call it?
Yes.
Beautiful. So now let us anchor /MBA. Let me just go to MBA. Can you see what is it showing us? Can you see this? Can you see this?
Yeah.
So this is what? Just another WordPress site. So as you can see, this is the home page of your new website. See that it's so basic. As you can see, it looks so basic. There's no much information on it, right? Much information on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. So now what you just need to do is you need to customize so that it can look more beautiful. Maybe it can look as beautiful as this site. Okay. Okay. So, but from this from the back end in your WordPress, you can do anything you want to do. You can make some adjustments. The appearance, I was talking to you about the themes the other time. So let's go to themes so that you see what I mean. The theme is just what the site is being displayed as. Currently, WordPress already installed a free theme for you, which is this. They call it 2019. And that theme is what is showing your site. This you can see. I hope you understand. Is it clear, please?
Yes.
Beautiful. So now, you see, this is just like a skeletal site. So you need more.
We wanted to show this app the other time so as to compare with the newly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is this app. This app has fully loaded. This is my company website. This I was telling you about. Look at this. Can you see how beautiful this is?
Okay.
Can you see how beautiful it is?
Yes.
Yeah.
So compare that with the new site, which WordPress built for us. See that this is like a skeleton, so to say. Sorry to use that word.
Yeah.
So you need to add more flesh to it. To add more flesh, you need a designer or a web developer to work on it and make it look as beautiful as you want it to be. I hope you understand.
Yeah.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. thank you. So let's continue with our presentation from there. Oh, okay, yeah, let's continue with our presentation. We hope to finish today's module. We hope to finish the module.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Even after the development, is there a possibility of changing the view of the website itself, maybe by one or by the developer?
Yes, it's possible. Yes, you can do some little adjustments from the back end, which is what I told you the other time, that once you log into your blog back end, you can do some things. Like in this back end now, you might want to customize it, but there's a limit to what you can do if you are not a developer. I hope you understand. Because for this site now, to look as beautiful as this, to look as beautiful as my own site, this particular site, you need a developer to actually customize it for you, to write codes, to program it and write codes for you. As you can see, look at my picture displaying here. Anyway, don't mind my ugly face here. Okay, so you need a developer to actually work on the site and develop it to your taste. But from the WordPress backend office, you can still do some little adjustments.
Okay.
I hope you get me. So let me just do a little adjustment so that you know what I'm talking about. So the theme, this is the theme WordPress installed for us, the free theme. So to customize the theme, let's see, customize. Click on customize. Click on customize. Okay, you see it has loaded. Money Blog Academy. Actually, it should have been Money Blog Academy, but it doesn't matter. So site identity. Site identity. So let us change the site identity. So I can change the title to I can change it to Blogger Academy, right? This is just another WordPress site. No, I can change it to how to make money online. See, as you can see, it has changed here. I hope you see. The blog has changed to Blogger. So that is that. So now to add the logo, you can just click on this button. So you want to look for a logo to add. Let me look for a logo to add.
Okay.
So say select files. So I want to go and select one of the logos I designed for a client. Let me see if I'm able to see that now. Where did I start? Okay, it should be in my pictures. Yeah, my pictures. Okay, good. Maybe I should just use my pic here. This is just for demonstrational purposes. So it's not really a big deal. So I can just use this as the logo, as you can see. So that I highlighted it. So I'll just click on this, select. It's asking me to like crop the image. So to crop, I would just want to reduce the size. Okay, I think if it's good enough to go. So crop image, I clicked on crop image. So as you can see now, see that it has added a logo.
Yes.
Can you see this? Look at the logo on my screen. Can you see? So let me publish. Click on publish. So that's published it. Congratulations. So let's go back and see our site. So this is the skeletal site we have. So let me just refresh it. So the logo should appear now. And all the adjustments I made here should also appear. All the adjustments I made here. As you can see that it has appeared.
Wow.
So this is what people that visit your website will get to see when they see the site. But you from the back end office, you can do some manipulations. Do you get?
Yeah.
Beautiful. But the extent of your manipulation is limited because you are not writing any code. But for a programmer or a web developer, they will write some codes and adjust this skeletal site to look even as beautiful as this or even more beautiful than this. I hope you understand me.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's ride on to continue with our presentation. Okay.
Question.
Okay, you have a question. Okay. Yes, please ask a question.
Considering that this new blog,
Yes.
you're creating it on an already existing one,
Okay.
do you still need a host, or you just use your previous host?
No, you just need your okay. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. Well, if you create a new blog on an existing blog, the other, let's call the other blog A. The one you want to create now, the new one you want to create now is blog B. It will rewrite blog A and make it look like it's a new blog, just like this one.
Yes.
I hope you understand. So
Yes.
the host that you're using for to host your blog A will still continue to host your new blog.
The new blog. Okay.
So you don't need to pay any additional fee.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Any other question?
No, for now.
Okay. Does any other participant have a question? If you have a question, please let me know before we continue.
Yes, my question is that, is there any limit to the number of blogs you can create on the particular account?
Beautiful question. Thank you very much for the question. Who has the question? Ibrahim Olawale, right?
Adebanjo.
Okay, Adebanjo. All right. Thanks for the question. Well, is there a limit to the number of blogs you can create on a particular hosting account? Yes, there is. But it's dependent on the kind of package you subscribe to. There are different hosting packages. They are just different hosting packages. There's one that we call the solo package. That solo package allows you to host just one blog per host. But if you have a shared hosting platform or a shared hosting platform, a shared hosting account, you can host more than one blog, maybe 2 or 3 blogs. But if you have a multiple seller account or a reseller account like me, for example, you can host as many blogs as possible, but of course you need to pay. So if, for example, now you want me to host your new website for you, what you just need to do is contact me. You pay me additional fee, and I will host the new site for you on my own personal multiple seller accounts that I have. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. So there will not be any limit to me because I already have a subscription that is huge with my hosting accounts, which they charge me for. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know whether I was able to answer your question.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, beautiful. Any other question before we proceed, please? All right. In the absence of no further questions, so maybe we should continue. So let's stop share for now, and so that we'll continue with our presentation. So let me share the new screen now. Okay. Can we all see the presentation? It's still loading. Can we see it? Yes. Can we see the slide now?
Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful. So as you can see now, even less than 5 minutes, we were able to what? Install WordPress. Is that not?
Yes.
Yes. The only thing is because I took time because I was trying to explain things. If you just wanted to install, it's as simple as just clicking a button, and that's all. Just go to your control panel, go to your domain section, write the new domain you have. Then after you do that, you go back to install WordPress on your control panel. You click on the control panel to install the new WordPress. Click on install WordPress, then that will install the WordPress. It will give you a form to fill that where should you install the WordPress. So you just write the domain name, which I typed. Once you do that, you click on install. It will ask you for the title of the site, your email address, your username, and your password off. It can set up a new password for you. So once you do that, click on install, and within 2 minutes, you've already installed WordPress on your hosting account. Hope it was so easy and clear.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much. So let's continue. So now, exploring the WordPress dashboard. So we need to go back now to the new site we installed, the MBA site we installed on latestankara.com. I mean latestankara.com/MBA. So we need to go back then. I will now take you through the dashboard so that you learn the dashboard. You learn how to write posts and pages. You learn how to use the WordPress post editor, how to edit your post, how to format it, how to customize your profile, how to find a theme to install and how to find a theme and then install the theme. Then how to customize your theme. Of course, I already told you a little about how to customize your theme. You remember we added a logo. So logo is part of customization of a theme. So we did that. So they are also to tell you some WordPress plugins that you need to have, plugins that you need to have. Those plugins are just the extensions that will enhance the functionality of your WordPress site. So I want to talk to you about the security and how to back up your site so that if hackers unfortunately get to hack your site, you can still have a backup to restore your site. Those things are advanced things which I hope to tell you if time permits. Then we talk about the analytics and data and other things that are impressive. Okay. Do we understand to this point before I proceed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I hope the class is not so boring.
The host
Not at all.
Okay. I think someone is asking a question. Dr. Ikonsala, right?
Yes, I was just asking, like, at what point have you created the domain with
Sorry,
WordPress?
I didn't get the question right. Sorry.
Now that you have created the domain with WordPress,
Yes.
at what point do you introduce the host?
At what point do I introduce the host?
Yes.
Beautiful question. Well, you see, you can't even do anything without a host. You can't even do anything without a host. The host is the first thing you do before you can even talk of start adding your domain name, start installing WordPress, or start doing any other thing. So the hosting is the backbone of anything you want to do on the internet. If you don't have a host, you can't design a site. You can't even build a site. You can't have a domain name.
Okay.
I hope you understand me.
Yeah. So that means the first thing is to make your payments and then register with your host.
Yes.
After that, make your payments for the WordPress for your domain name as well.
Yes.
Create it.
Yes. Now, interesting. Let me just chip in. The hosting account I partnered with, the one I shared the link to you on the chat. That platform is actually giving you free domain name. So you won't pay the additional $15 for domain name. No, you won't. It's free. You can just choose what you like as your domain name. Once you have signed up with a hosting account, you have a free domain name attached to it. I hope that is correct.
Yes.
Thank you. Any other question before I continue? Okay. Thank you. So let's proceed. Okay. So now let's go back to the new site we just installed. So I want to show you how to. I already told you how to customize it. So I want to show you the other aspects of the backend. Okay. So this is your backend office. By the way, this site is no longer coming soon. It's now live. So let me remove this. If you click refresh now, you see that it's no longer coming soon. It will display your site, what your site looks like. You see that it's no longer coming new. Sorry, coming soon as it was before. All right. So this is the backend. Now let me just tell you how to write a post. First, just come to your WordPress platform, your WordPress site. You click on this link, post. Can you all see this?
Yeah.
Beautiful. So click on post. So it will give you another dialog box. You see this, add new. So click on add new post, add new. So let me just add a new post. Don't forget that we have a dummy post on the site already. Look at this is the post. Hello world, welcome to WordPress. This is your first post. Edit or delete it and then start writing. This is just the first post that appears
Okay. So now I want to add another post. So to add another post, you just click on this post. You click on add new, which I already did. So this is what it gives you once you do that. So click on add new post. Click on add new. So this is the other post that was there before. I don't want to remove it now. If you want to remove it, just click on the trash button to remove it. But don't let me remove it yet. I want to show you how to add the new post. So it's loading. So before it finishes loading, like I said, WordPress is just the most impressive blogging platform available. There are other types. We have another one we call Joomla. There's Drupal. But those ones are not as popular as WordPress, and I don't find them interesting to use. So I don't use them on any of my sites. So I like WordPress, and I'm built for WordPress, and WordPress is also built for me as well. So let's create a new post. So let me just title it Money Blogger Intro. Okay, intro. So I'll just say, so this is the title. So this is where I write the content of what I want my post to be about. So I'll just write, welcome to Money Blogger Academy. Learn how to set up a website with WordPress and make money online. Good. So this is just the post I'm writing. So let me just copy and paste this several times so that we have a huge post.
Okay. It will appear long.
Yes, you appear long. Thank you. Okay, so let me just come here. Paste there too. Beautiful. So once I'm done with that, let's say this is a post, Money Blogger Intro. So once I'm done, I'll just click on this button here. Sorry, I don't want to close this. Sorry, I want to get, okay, maybe I should remove this. Let me minimize this. I am beautiful. So I'll just click on this publish button. Can you see this?
No.
Can you see this button?
No.
Yes, I can see it.
Yes.
I mean this button, this publish button. Can you see this?
Yeah, the publish like a mail.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, beautiful. So once you can see this publish button, let me hit the publish. Let me hit the button. I've clicked on the button now. So it's going to ask me, am I ready to publish? I will say yes, publish. So that's published the post. Can you see post published? So view post. So let me view post. Click on this view post so that you load another page.
Money system.
Dr. Adepoju, please, can you mute yourself or let me mute you?
I'm very sorry, please.
Okay. All right. Okay. As you can see now, this is the post. Can you see the post? So the post is live on my site, on this site, latestankara.com/MBA. As you can see, it has what? It has published the post. So anybody can access this site now, latestankara.com/MBA. You will go there and you will find this post there, anywhere in the world. So let me go back to the home page. This is the home page. I've clicked on the Money Blogger Academy so that you see the home page. Okay, it's loading. It has finished loading. So this is the home page. As you can see, there are two posts there. Now, this is the first post, Hello World, that was originally there from the start. So this is the second post I just added, Money Blogger Intro. Can you see that?
Yes.
You see that publishing is as simple as ABC. Beautiful. So let's move on. So
Now that is the first post. I've just told you how to add a new post. So now this post, as you can see, this post looks lifeless, right? Because it doesn't contain pictures or anything. So if you want to add picture to the post, you maybe an image or a picture or anything, you can just come to the area you want to add it, like this place. Let me add it here, right? So here, so you click on this plus button. Sorry, click on this plus button. Can you see the plus button? That is saying I had a block, add block. So click on it. So it will now give you a selection. So I want to add an image. So let me click on image. So once I do that, it will give me an area to upload my image. This is the area. So this is what I want to do. So let me look for a very fine image to upload. Okay, I don't want to use my beautiful picture. Let me use something else. Screenshot. Okay. Okay, let me use this. Let me use this. This is just a link. Let me use this. So I've just added an image, right? This is the image. This, by the way, this is from my WordPress office. It's not live yet until I click update. So let me click on update and you see what happens at the other end. So view post. Let me view post. That's published. So let me view post. So this is the original post. Let's see if the picture is there. Beautiful. As you can see, the picture is there, right?
Yes.
See that it's beginning to take shape.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why they said a picture is worth more than 1,000 words. So imagine I'm writing something about how to make money online and I just added this picture. I'm literally going to force you to make money, whether you like it or not. Is it not funny? So that is just the way it is, you see. You've added an image. So that's that. Then secondly, let me go ahead and teach you how to add, now you know how to add an image. It's very simple. Let me teach you how to add a video, maybe a YouTube video.
Okay.
So let's go to YouTube and see which video we want to add. So YouTube video, let's see which YouTube video about making money. Okay. Okay, let's learn legit ways to make money and passive income. Okay, whatever. So let's go there. So come here, right click, copy the video URL. Can you see that? So I've just copied this video URL. So I'll go back to my posts and post it there. So to post there, don't forget.
When Johnny said he needed an awesome new professional website,
sorry, that video is the one playing background. So let me stop it.
WordPress website.
I've stopped it, sorry. Sorry, I need to go back and stop it. Okay. Stop now. Why didn't you want to stop? Okay, so let's continue. So now I'll come here, click on this add block plus icon. It's also here, it's the same thing as the one here. So I want the video to appear here. So let me click here. So it's now going to give me a dialog box to ask me what I want to do. So I want to add a video, right? So what I just need to do now is look for what the video to hide, to add. So there are different videos, there are different ways to add a video. You can use the embed button here. This is embed. So just click on this place, embed. So to give you a dialog box giving you the different things you can embed on your post or in your post. Sorry. So now this is the YouTube icon. So let me use YouTube because it's a YouTube video I want to embed. So let me just copy. I've already copied the YouTube URL. So let me paste it here. As you can see, I've just pasted it. Can you see?
Yes.
So embed. Click the button embed. Beautiful. I've just embedded it. As you can see, the video has shown. So what is next for me to do for this video to be available online is to what? Click the update button, update. So that the post will be updated with the video. Good. That's updated. Post updated. So let me view it. View post. It's loading. So it's loading. Good. The page has loaded. As you can see, it has added a YouTube video. Isn't this beautiful?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so that is just the way it is. It's as simple as that. It's not difficult. So you can so my audience now that visit my website, they can come here and just play the video to watch the video. So it's loading, the video is loading.
When Johnny said he needed an awesome new professional website, I offered to build him one with Elementor, the world's leading WordPress website builder.
So can you see that? Let me stop it. I just stopped the video. Isn't that amazing? So that is just the way it is. So let's go back. Let's go back to the dashboard. So I've taught you how to add a post, a new video, because these things are the things you need when you start publishing on your website. So it's important to know and understand how they are done. So let me go to the dashboard. By the way, the WordPress dashboard is your backend office. Yeah. So as loaded, this is where we are now. So I think we are done with posts. You can add new posts. You can add videos. Any questions so far? Hello, do you have any questions?
Yeah, my question is that even after posting, how can we, how can we get out to the audience with the post?
How can we?
I mean, how can we target our audience with the post? And immediately we posted, on our blog like that.
Okay,
beautiful. So how is
beautiful? So you want to know how people will know about your post, right?
Yes.
Yes. So that is one aspect that we call traffic. How to send traffic to your site or your blog. That is a huge aspect which we'll still discuss as we go on in the course of this presentation. So, but basically, whatever you do on your posts and you publish will appear live on your website. That's what you need to know. Then the next thing will be, okay, how do you attract audience to come and know about your site? So that one is something we discuss later as we progress. So I think we want to take it step by step so that the thing is more understandable. I hope you understand.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so beautiful. So let's go on. Let's talk about adding pages. We are just been talking about adding posts all along, Abby. There's a difference between page and posts. Posts are those things that you see. Posts are those things that you see on the blog. Pages are things that appear on your website. So this is Money Blog Academy now. This is the home page. As you can see, there is no other page appearing apart from the home page. The home page is just, of course, on the word page. The home page means the page that contains home. Home is just where you stay. Or home is the first place you get to on the website. So this is the home page. But you need to add additional page on the site. Additional page includes things like about me, who are you? You have to tell the world who you are. For example, you can't have a blog and you don't tell people who you are. It should not sound conversational. People should know you. So we need to add an about us page or about me page. Then you need to add contact me as a page. Contact me. It's just another page that tells people how to contact you. I hope you understand. Hello, is it clear?
Yes, we're talking about pages that we can add apart from the home page.
Yes.
Like about me and contact me.
Yes. Yes, good. I'm happy that it's clear up to that point. So just go back to the dashboard. Go back to pages. Pages is where you add the new page. So click on this page. You see add new, add new page. Click on add new page. Okay. So add new page, you see, that's loaded another section for us to see. So now this is where you add the title of your page. So what is the title of your page? I want to write about me, right? About me. So this is the title. So let's also write the content of what about me page should be like. Okay, about me. So just start writing, my name is blah, blah, blah.
I'm a go-getter. Anything. Okay, this is just, don't mind whatever I write. I'm just using this to fill space. So you can paste, copy and paste it so that it will be much. So since it's much, you can start giving paragraph. Just press the enter key on your keyboard so that you have the paragraph section. So if you want, you may want to add your what is it called? Your image here if you want. Actually, your about me page should contain your image so that people know you physically. Because blogging is not a thing, it's not something that you can hide your identity from. You have to let people know you. As you can see on my website, the bisap.com, just to be sure that people will know that I'm legit. I'm not yet there to make money and run away or to take the money and run away. I added my picture. As you can see, this is my picture, right? So you should also have something like that on your site so that people will know you. So yeah, you may want to add, okay, let's add my image again. So let's see, which image should we add? Don't forget that the other image we had the other time is in your gallery. It's automatically saved in your gallery. So you don't need to add new image now. Just go to your gallery. You'll be able to see the previous images you added. So this is your gallery. So click on media library. Don't click on upload. If you click on upload, you will be uploading a new image from your PC, from your personal computer or laptop. But if you click on media library, you will see all the other images you added before. So you can choose one of them. So let's click on media library. Yes, I've clicked on that. So you see, it has loaded the other images I added before. So I'll just use this because this one is talking about me. So let me use my personal image. So once you do that, you can even create a new gallery here if you want. If you want, you can create a new gallery. Gallery is just a place where you have, it's like a picture book, so to say, where you can have so many pictures. So insert gallery. So I've just inserted my image. You see, the image is getting blurred because it is bigger than what it actually is. But anyway, we are not using this to enter into a beauty contest. We just want to use it to demonstrate how to do things. So let's publish it that way. Okay, that's published. So let's view the page. About me page. Your about me page should be live now. This is your page. As you can see, about me, right? Can you see this?
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you. So now, as you can see, this is your blog, Money Blogger Academy. There should be a link to this page, this about me page. As you can see, it's not appearing here. Let's go to the home page. It's only the home page that has a link. But your about me page should also be something that is linkable. That should have a link from your home page. You should be able to see another additional page here. So this is what we will do. To make sure that we have an about me page appearing here as a link so that people can click on it and go and know about you, you go back to your dashboard. Let's go back to our dashboard. So this is our dashboard. So what you just need to do here is this. You go to your menus, or let me say menu, your menu. Your menu is just a list of all the links on your site. So where do you find the menus or the menu or whatever? You find it in the appearance section. This is the appearance section. Can you see this?
Okay, yes.
So scroll down, you will see find these are menus. So click on this menus or I don't even know, sorry, menus. All right, click on these menus. Then you'll be redirected to your menu page where you have all the links on your site. So I've clicked on it, so it's loading up. Good. So it has finished loading. So just go here. Now, once you get here, what you just need to do is you had some particular menus, some particular links to your menu structure so that people will be able to see links on your own page. So now let's add this about me page and sample page. Sample page is what comes originally with the WordPress. So
So just I've clicked on them. You can name your menu something. Let me just say, okay, MBA menu. MBA menu. So create menu. So I clicked on create menu. Don't forget what we want to do. We want to make sure that the new link, the home page that we have, is actually appearing on our home page. The new link or the about me page is appearing on the main page. In other words, we want it to appear here. Let me refresh this page so that you see what I'm talking about. Okay, so it hasn't appeared yet. So let's continue with our menu creation. So now I've created a new menu, MBA menu, right? But it still does not contain these two links. I want to add the about me, so just highlight the about me, then you click add to menu. Can you see this link? Add to menu.
Yes.
I highlighted the about me page, so click add to menu. Yes, as you can see, this is a new link that pops up immediately in the menu structure. Can you see about me? Okay, let's add this sample page too. This sample page too should come here once we do that. So let's click add to menu. So let's see, this sample page should come here, come underneath the about me too. Can you see that?
Yes.
Beautiful. So once you have done that, the menu will still not appear. The about me and the sample pages will still not appear until you click save menu. So let's click on save menu. Save menu. So it's saving the menu now. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at what it tells you. MBA menu has been updated. So let's go to the front end or our website homepage and see what will happen. Let's refresh. See what will happen there. Okay, it's refreshing. Just look closely and see what happens. Okay. Okay. It's here to appear, but so it's supposed to appear. Let me see what happened. What happened? So what I just need to do is let me see. Okay. Okay. I did not do something important. That was I didn't appear. What is that thing? I'm supposed to highlight this. Automatically add new top level pages to this menu. Then make it my primary menu. I hope you understand. It is important you click on this primary. If you don't click on primary, it will not appear on your home page. The menu will not appear. So let me click on save menu again and see what happens. Okay. So here is it. Let's refresh now. That's what happens. Beautiful. Can you see that? About me page is there. Sample page is also there. Can you see?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it clear now? Do you understand?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. I hope the others too understand. Please come again. I didn't hear you.
Can you go over the process again?
Okay, the process. Beautiful. Okay. Let me show you how I was doing. Okay. I said earlier to start to create a menu. You go to appearance section. You click on the menus section. So once you get to the menu subsection, it will show you something like this. Let me close all this. This is actually disturbing your view. So let me close this page. Okay, beautiful. So this is what it should lead you to. Once you click on these menus, it should lead you to this area. But because you don't already have a menu, so you need to create a new menu. So you need to create a new menu, which is what we did earlier, if you remember. We created a new menu. So after creating the new menu, you now come here and add the pages you want to appear on the menu. Do you understand? So once you do that, you click save menu. But before you click on save menu, make sure you come down and highlight the primary button and then the automatically add new top level pages to this menu. Click on highlight them. Click to highlight them before you save menu. Once you save menu, automatically these two pages will appear on your home page, which is what happened here.
Okay, so if I get you correctly,
yes,
what we're trying to do was to add pages.
Yes, add pages. Yes.
So we were going to add the about me page. So we added that, and then
we
added
added
yourself.
Yes.
Added it. Then after doing that, because we wanted it to appear like once anyone opens the blog, like a menu, like
Yes, yes,
get a restaurant. Okay, we have rice, we have beans, we have this.
yes,
So on this blog, we have about me, we have sample page.
yes,
So because we want that to happen, first, like once anybody gets into the blog, we went to the menu, and then so that this can feature on, like once anyone enters the blog, you
yes.
see that there's something called about me in this blog, something called sample page. That's why we went through the stress of going to the menu and then adding and primary and all of that.
Yes, Dr. Oyukon.
Am I
Yes,
correct?
beautiful. Yes, you are correct. That is exactly what we wanted to achieve, and we have been able to achieve it. Yes. Any other question before we move on? Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I'm glad that we all understand to this point. So let's see what else do we do. Okay, let's add some other functionality to WordPress. Okay, I was talking about plugins the other time. I said there are things that are used to extend the functionality of WordPress. So you can check your plugins. This is the section where you check plugins. Can you see this? Plugins. Can you see this?
Yes, yes.
So click on plugins. So it will take you to all the plugins. The plugins are just like the additional pieces of software that are used to enhance WordPress in terms of functionality. So it makes your WordPress function better. I hope you understand.
Okay.
So there are some that originally come with the WordPress when you install the WordPress. So as you can see, all of these WordPress, I didn't install them myself. They were already there when I installed WordPress. In other words, they came with WordPress. So each of them has their function. So let me just go over their function. Just quickly go over them. So the Akismet anti-spam. This one is just something that helps to prevent spam. So there are some people that just come and comment rubbish on your post. So with this Akismet installed, it will not allow their post to feature. Do you get? So that is that. Then this Google Analytics for WordPress is just something that helps you monitor the traffic to your blog. So it tells you how many visits you have in a day, or two, or over a month, or over a period of time. I hope you understand.
Yeah.
So there is Hello Dolly. This one is just, I don't know. It's just I don't like it. It's just like a childish plugin. I don't usually use it because it just tells you, it gives you a kind of quote. You can start saying quotes like lyrics or something like that. So I don't like it. But if you like it, you can activate yours. For me, I don't like it. So then this Jetpack too is the same thing as this analytics. It just tells you about the traffic to your website too. Then this Mojo Marketplace is a plugin that tells you all the different things you can buy to extend your WordPress. Remember the other time when we tried to install WordPress, they showed us some things that we can pay for, like $300, $99, $100, and things like that. I hope you remember.
Yes.
Yeah, those things are available on the Mojo Marketplace. So that's just it. Then this opt-in master is just something that helps you. Helps you attract. It doesn't attract traffic to your site, but it helps you retain traffic that are already on your site. For example, now if I have like 100 visitors coming to my website and I have installed Opt-in Master on my site, this Opt-in Master will enable them to sign up on my site and I will collect their email address. So that in future, if I want to send any message to them, I will be able to send message to their email address. They'll be able to see the message. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So in other words, it's something that helps you to retain your audience. It retains your audience because anybody can just visit your site, but if you don't have their email, you can't get in touch with them again. You have lost them for life, so to say, except they come back to your website. I hope you understand the logic.
It helps you follow up on your viewers.
Yeah, so it helps you to follow up on your viewers. Beautiful. Thank you. So now, also, let me just show you another website of mine. I call it acnita.com. And so that you just see what I'm able to do with the what is it called? What I'm able to do with sorry, there's so many pages open on my system. Okay, let me just go there, acnita.com. By the way, this is one of my websites. It's targeted at women, particularly ladies who want to remove acne, who have acne, You know, acne is a kind of skin infection or skin disorder. So once you appear smooth, want your face is to appear smooth. So I share tips on how to look beautiful, how to get rid of acne, and how to be beautiful as a woman. That's just what it is. So this is the site. As you can see, this is just the site. It's loading up. See, the site is somehow basic too. Basic but very impressive, as you can see. You know, at least it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. So now this is the first post I have. Does toothpaste get rid of pimples? So this is like my post. I'm just trying to ask question, then I will address the question, the answer to the question in the post. So let me click on continue reading so that you see what's there. So continue reading. So it's loading up. So it's loading up. It's loading up. Loading up. As you can see, the content is huge. As you can see, even on the content, I'm advertising something. Hmm? Can you see acne treatment that works in days? Eliminate spots, pimples, blemishes. Click here. So once they buy from here, from me, once they click here to buy the product, I'll get commission. That is one of the ways by which I make money.
Okay.
So now, as you can see, the post is large. So the post is large, but that's not where what I wanted to even show you on, just to prove to you how Optimonster works. That Optimonster I talked to you about, to follow up on your audience. So this is one of the things that you can see. As you can see now, you see I posted this is on the page, Abby. So for people who are interested in getting a free beautiful beauty guide, that's a beauty guide that will tell them how to stay beautiful. That's women. I'm talking of women now, not men. Men don't appear beautiful. Men are supposed to be handsome anyway. So what they just need to do is they click here, they write their first name, maybe Adeni, they write their email address. And so maybe let me use mbbsmegastar@gmail.com, mbbsmegastar@gmail.com, gmail.com. So click on this, send me the free guide. So once I click on this, it will do two things. One, it will save this email address of my visitor in my own account so that I'll be able to know that this person has subscribed to my email. Then two, it will also send them this beautiful guide that I talked about to their own email address so that you're able to read. Can you see that?
Yes.
Does it sound relatable? Does it sound similar? Does it sound like something you have come across before?
Yeah. Sure.
Beautiful. So that is the way people actually get visitors' email address so that they can follow them up and even monetize, even market products to them in the future. So if you don't have this on your site, you are missing a lot. People will just come to your site, read and then vamoose, they will run away. But if you have something like this to attract them so that they drop their email address, you can follow them up with additional products. Beautiful. That will be beautiful because you will be able to make money on them in the future. Maybe when you start telling them to come and buy one product or the other. I hope you understand.
Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful. So let's move on. So
sorry, I have a question.
Okay, please go ahead.
Those plugins, do we have to pay for them, or they are just there and when we click on it, we can have access to it?
Beautiful. Now, most of those most of those plugins are actually free. However, the high performing ones, I mean the very very effective ones are paid. They are not free.
Okay.
Like this Optimonster, for example. Now you see that it's installed automatically on my site. Huh?
Yes.
Especially on the new site I just installed, the MBA site I just installed. It's installed automatically there. However, it is not free. It is paid. Unfortunately, it is paid. So you have to have money to buy them so that they will be able to help you follow up on your traffic. Unfortunately, but don't lose hope if you don't have the money now. Don't lose hope. You can do that later. Maybe when you start having a little change on you. And you may not necessarily have all the plugins I install on my own site now. Because me, I buy some of them. At least I have little change to buy some of them. But if you don't have money, don't worry. Okay, I think I have some charts. Let me see. Let me see if there's something I can reply to before we continue. Okay. Someone said my voice is breaking. I think that has to do with your internet connection. My internet connection here is still okay. So you should be able to hear me well. I don't know whether we all can hear now.
Yeah, it was breaking at some point, but it's much better now.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. So let's continue. So it's always good to check on this chart so that I know people are following up. All right. So what else do we do? Okay, let me talk about WordPress security. So then we move on from there. I think you've been able to learn one or two things from WordPress now, right?
Yes.
Okay, before we leave this
Yes.
place, let me just show you some of the posts I've written about. How to use aloe vera for acne scars with fever. Top 10 top 10 best acne spot treatment reviews. Neutrogena light therapy, acne mask reviews. Does it really work? These are some of the things you can write about because there are people searching for this information online. So you need to write about them. Now, can you ask me, do I really care about removing acne? I don't care. It's not as if I like it, like I like removing acne. But it's because my audience likes it. So if they like it, I have to write something that will benefit them so that ultimately they can buy products through me and I can make money from them. I hope you understand.
Yeah.
So that is the way blogging works, basically. That's the way blogging works. And additionally, I told you I have a site about Ankara. Imagine a guy, a man, a medical doctor writing about Ankara. It sounds strange, right? but I just have to write about it. I know people search for it on the internet, and once they search for it and they come to my site, they get the information they need. Their advertisement displayed on my site, and I can make money from their advertisement. So it's not really about what you like. If you want to be a professional blogger, it's not about what you like writing. It's about what people want to see. Do you get? Because you are supposed to appeal to your audience to make them happy so that they'll be willing to follow your blog. I hope you understand.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's just the way it is. So I will just leave like 2 minutes, sorry, for you to just maybe stretch your hands on your feet. So then we'll continue in 2 minutes time so that we don't just have information overload at the moment. So please 2 minutes. Thank you. I'll be right back. Hello. I think we should.
Hi.
I think we should be back now. Okay. Okay. Now
Let me just talk to us about security handling with WordPress. Before I do that, let me check how many people do we have online. Okay, 9 participants. All right. Okay, beautiful. All right, beautiful. So now let's just talk about the WordPress security functionalities. Like I said initially, I said WordPress is very, very, very secure. However, that doesn't mean that people cannot hack into it. There are still sometimes when people do their magic and they will still hack into it. By the way, there's no website that's 100% secure. No website in the world is 100% secure. They are hackers. They are hackers that are unscrupulous, and their goal is to always hack into sites. Even Facebook, as big as it is, with their server and everything, their security functions and everything, they still hacked into it. I think like a few months ago, they hacked into it. So no site is 100% secure. However, the only good news about it is the the software will actually determine how secure your site is. WordPress is secure. I can say it's about 97% secure. So you can rest assured that nobody will hack into your site. Okay, let me give you an instance. Me, in my 10-year blogging career so far, let me just tell you that it was only once someone hacked into my website. Only once. And that time, it was just within 10, 20 minutes, which I was able to get the person out of the site. Hacking means that the person is taking over your site. So the site is now their own personal business. You see, it's scary, right? Yeah, but that
Yeah.
happened like in 2000 and I think 15. I think it's 15. But the good news is, well, the good news is I was able to kick the person out. That was within 10 minutes. That is because me, I have background experience and skills in programming. So I was able to trace what the person actually did, what the person getting, and I was able to shut the person out of my site, and I control my site again. Ever since, nobody else has been able to hack into my site. But that doesn't mean that I'm boasting now that hackers should start firing shots at me. No, no. We all are prone to hacking. Everybody's prone to hacking. But the good thing about WordPress is that WordPress is safe. It's relatively safer than most other blogging software out there. So, but the additional thing you can do to make your site safer is that you can install some plugins to your site. So let me install one particular plugin. That plugin, what it does is to back up your site so that whatever content is on your site, it backs it up for you now. Then later you can restore that content back to your site. For example, now, if your site is hacked now, it means all the content on your site can be manipulated anyhow. The individual, the individual can decide to delete all your content. Imagine. I'm talking of the hacker. You can decide to delete all your content. So if you don't have a backup of what you have already, how do you restore it? You say that would be pathetic. I hope you understand. So it's important that you back up your content. So let me just install the plugin that I use. I use WP Backup. So add new, click on add new. I'm in the plugin section, click on add new. So I've clicked on add new. So it's loading up. Okay. As you can see, it has shown me the directory of plugins available on WordPress. Can you see this?
Yeah.
So this is the directory of plugins, free and paid. Particularly, most of the plugins there, 95% of plugins there are free. So you can install any of them. Do you get?
Yeah.
So now, there are some that it shows some errors that the plugin does not work with my version of PHP. Yeah, no problem. The meaning is just that my host has not updated their new latest version of PHP. By the way, WordPress is built in PHP programming language. For people like you, for people who are interested in programming, if you know PHP, you can actually develop websites using WordPress. Okay, so what happens is, okay, someone sent a message, my phone almost off. All right, no problem. Maybe you should get it charged if possible, please. I think this is Musa or Ibrahim, I'm not sure. All right, anyhow, so let's move on. So let's install the plugin I was talking about. We call it WP Backup. So let me search for it, WP Backup. WP Backup. So this is it. So this is the WordPress backup, as you can see. Can you see this?
Yes.
So to install this is as simple as just clicking the install button. Install now, and it installs it. So it will be able to back up all my posts, my images, my files. So that even if the site is hacked into, I still have something to work with. Once I install it, it backs up my details. It will now send all the backed up information to my website. To my email address. So that even if the site is hacked into, I can always go to my email address and download all the backup and restore the backup on my site. I hope you understand. So to install the plugin, just click on install now. So it updates to install. And so once you, as you can see, set installed, so it's now saying activate. So just click on activate. It has activated it. As you can see, the plugin is free, and it has 3,490 reviews already. Over 2 million people already installed it. So you see, and it is free. Imagine if you were to pay for that plugin, not how much it would cost, but it's free. That's just the good news. So that's one of the things why I like WordPress. Most of the things you'll be using, most of the plugins are actually free. So you don't need to pay more. It will save you some money for other things. Okay, so that is just how to install the plugin. So once you now want to, if you now want to edit the details on the plugin, you just go to, this is my plugin section. So you can see it has installed it. This is the plugin it's installed, right? So just go to the settings and make some settings to put the plugin to work. I hope you understand.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, any questions so far before we continue? Okay, thank you very much. No question. So I think I will stop the screen share now, and then we'll continue with the presentation for today's training. So let me share the screen for the presentation we have, so that we'll continue. I hope we are learning one or two things from what the presentation is about.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. All right. So let me go back to where we stopped from on the online presentation. So that is all for the practical class. That is all for the practical class. So let's move on to continue with the other aspect. Now, what we want to talk about now is how to generate content ideas. Content ideas. By the way, the practical class still continues because there are still some things that will still be showing us. So now, how to generate content ideas. Content is what you have on your website that people are actually studying, people are reading. That is what we refer to as content. Content includes articles, blog posts, images, videos, drafts, anything that you post on your website that people have access to is referred to as content. I hope you understand. I hope you understand.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry about this.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, it's loading up. Okay, beautiful. So now, why do you need a reliable ideation system? What do you mean by ideation system? Ideation system has to do with how do you get a content system in place? How? Because as I speak with you now, there are over 1.7 billion websites on the internet. So where do you source your own information from? How do you get the information you post on your site? Because there are some things your content should entail. One, originality. That should be original. It shouldn't be something you copied and paste from another website to your own site. No. By the way, that is criminal. It's called plagiarism. So copying content from another website to your own to post on your site is frowned at. I hope you understand. So you need to have an original piece of content to share with your audience. So I want us to ruminate on how we can get how we can get our own content. So I've already explained why you need a reliable ideation system. You need a reliable content delivery system because you need because you have to have an original content system that works so that you'll be able to entice your followers so that what they find on your site will not be what they already saw on my own site.
I hope you understand.
Yeah.
Yes, and it has to be something that will address the sore points of your audience. It has to be something that will help your audience in one way or the other, such a way that they are happy they have come to your site, and what you have offered them is goes well with what they want to learn or what they want to know. So how does it begin? How does an ideation or content system begin? It starts with consumption. You have to consume to be able to deliver. Just like the Yoruba adage says, so to say. The meaning of that is what you consume, what you read, or what you are trained in is what you can give out. You can't give what you don't have. So you have to consume what you need to give others. I hope you understand my analogy.
Yeah.
For example, now, if you want to start writing about the latest Ankara designs in Nigeria, for example, now, you need to consume the different types of Ankara designs available so that you know about those Ankara before you can talk about them. You can't talk about what you don't know. I hope you understand.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now so that brings me to the concept of what I call brain dump. Brain dump. Brain dump is a popular terminology that is used all over the place on the internet. Brain dump refers to getting much of the information you have in your head or in your mind to a particular location, to transfer it to a particular location where you can retrieve and organize that information. What do I mean? For example, now I have studied a lot about how to take care of pediatric emergencies as a doctor, for example. So we want to talk about convulsions, for example. We want to talk about, okay, let me not go into medicine because not every one of us here are doctors. So let me say I've studied information about how to make money online, right? I've read a lot of books about that. I hope you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
So now, how do I transfer the knowledge I have in my brain through what I have read into something else? Maybe transfer it to my blog post, or transfer it to my jotter, or transfer it elsewhere. So that is what brain dump is all about. So you may have read so many articles about how to make money online, or you may have read so many articles about how to start a tailoring business. So how do you now transfer all the articles you have in your head into a blog post that you find helpful? That is what I refer to as brain dump. So now let's start. The first thing you do is this. You get a pen and paper if you have, or you use a Google Doc. Google Doc is a software, just like Microsoft Word. So you use either of those two. Then you set up bullet points to start with. For all the ideas you have, start highlighting them in bullet points. If you like, you can have a timer by your side that will tell you the time it takes you to organize all your thoughts on paper. So it's like you are transferring the materials in your head onto paper or onto blog post or onto Google Doc. I hope you understand.
Yeah.
So you start writing everything that comes to your mind. For example, now, I want to write a blog post about how to make money online. I've already researched information about it in my head. So how do I start writing the blog post? So I just get a sheet of paper, start writing how to make money online. I will talk about what making money online is all about. 1, 2, I'll talk about a different aspect of making money online. 1, blogging, bullet point, blogging. 2, vlogging or vlogging, whatever you call that. Vlogging means creating YouTube videos rather than writing blog posts. I'll write about that. That is also an aspect to make money online. I'll write about affiliate marketing as another aspect to making money online. I'll write about Google AdSense as a way to make money online. I'll write about gamut of information that I have read. I'll jot them down somewhere. Do you understand why that is important? Because we are trying to transfer information and organize information in one place so that you can retrieve it later. Now, if you do that and you get tired, of course, you can get tired or you can even have brain block. You can stop what you are doing and go for a walk. That's what number 5 is about. Go for a walk or do something that makes you happy so that you get your mind off what you are doing at the moment. I hope you understand. I hope you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay, so now once you have highlighted all those things, you've organized them on a sheet of paper or in Google Doc. You now go back to an original list. What is the original list? The original list is what you want to write about. Don't forget what you want to write about. So whatever does not relate to what you want to write about, you strike it out from that list that you have. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Beautiful. So you strike it out so that at the end of the day, you're able to categorize all that you have written down you categorize it into one particular area or niche so that you can easily transfer it into the blog post you want to write. I hope you get it. Please just say yes if you understand. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, beautiful.
Hello.
Yeah, beautiful. So now once you have done that, you now break down the task. Okay, for example, the task is, okay, I want to write about fashion today. I want to write about Ankara today. Tomorrow I want to write about Guinea brocade. Tomorrow I want to write about lace. So you break them down into time frames so that you know that, okay, I need just 2 hours to spend on writing a blog post on Ankara. I need like 1 hour to write about Guinea brocade. I need like 30 minutes to write about lace. So that ultimately you are organized. And once you have given time frame for each of those blog posts, you should specify when you want those blog posts to have been written and published on your site. So if you follow this master plan about conducting a brain dump, you'll be able to have a whole lot of gamut of information you want to write about. Do you have any questions so far?
No.
Beautiful. So let's move on. Thank you. So now, how do we now generate? We are still talking about generating content ideas. I've talked to you about brain dump. So the other thing is you need to do what we refer to as content research. Even if you know about what you want to write, you should research on the internet to find out what others have written about it so that you can expand what they wrote and make your own content better. Do you understand what I mean by that?
Yes.
Yes, so that you don't just publish what every other person has published. If, for example, now someone else wrote about how to get rid of acne and wrote just 2,000 words, study what the person has written. Study all those areas the person covered. Improve on those areas. The person wrote about just 2,000 words. You can write like 10, 20,000 words. You see that is huge. So that when people come to your own website, they have all the information they need about that particular topic. They won't need to go elsewhere for the information again. Do you understand?
Yes.
So that, in a way, is like attracting people. For example, if I want to learn about how to sew a dress, how to design a particular style. Maybe I'm a tailor and I want to learn how to design a particular site, and I find a site that contains just 200 words, and it has just 2 pictures that tells me how the design should be. And I have another site that contains 20,000 words about how to sew the same design, and it contains like 20 different pictures telling me the style step by step. Which content will I go for? Is it content A or content B? Hello?
Okay.
Content B.
Yes, content B, because it is more detailed. So that is what it's all about. That's what I mean by saying you have to do content research. So see what others have written and try to improve on them. Don't write what they have written. Don't just publish blogs just because you want to publish blogs. No, it will not help. So that is that. Then 2, you should have a kind of way to get feedback from the audience. That is why the comment section is available on blogs that are hosted on blog using WordPress. Listen to their comments, what they ask about. Those are the sore areas they want more clarification on. So write posts that address those sore points, those questions they have, and make sure you satisfy their curiosity. So that's that. Now, if you want more ideas about content, you need to go around, search for forums that talk about your niche. If, for example, you want to talk about phones, now you want to review phones, it is important that you go to online forums that talk about phones. Go to online forums that talk about phones and learn what they write about phones, what they are talking about, which phone is the current is in vogue right now. Write about it. That's what I mean by eavesdropping on your niche communities. So listening to forums, see what people are discussing on forums and write on that. So now also your existing content, your existing audience too can help you get content to write. How? The questions they've asked you, that's if you already have audience, the questions they've asked you, whether they sent a private mail to you or they share content, they share comments on your site, listen to those contents. Listen if they have any question. Those questions, write them down and try to write another new post to address those questions. I hope you understand up to this point.
Yes.
Beautiful. So let's move on. So now let's move on to improving your writing. How do you improve your writing? I must emphasize that it is important to have an effective writing style. What is the effective writing style I'm talking about? An effective writing style is something that communicates with your audience, something that puts them on the same page with you. For example, you need to be conversational in whatever you write. Talk to people on your blog like they're in front of you. You're talking to them like that, so that they're able to follow along. I hope you get me.
Yes.
By the way, communication is not effective if there's no feedback. As you can see now, during the course of this presentation, I'm always asking that, do you understand? Do you have any questions? So that I will get feedback from you. So that is the same way you need to have your blog posts to be on. You need to have a blog post that is effective, that will listen to, that will put your audience in front of you. In fact, that will even put you in a position where you empathize with them, put yourself in their shoes, that, okay, what do they want to learn? Someone that asks this question, what does he want to know? So that you address those things that they want to know in your blog post, and they will find your blog post interesting, and they will be willing to even share it with their own audience. At the end of the day, you'll be getting even more traffic to your site. They do that. I hope you understand that logic.
Yes.
Hello, it's like we are tired. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi.
Okay. It's like just one person is responding now. Can others still respond?
Hi.
Okay, all right. Are we tired or we should stop for now?
No, we can continue. I was sort of distracted.
Okay, all
But I
right.
don't know about others.
Okay, others, what do you say? Do we continue or stop?
I think like 3 people are muted.
Eh?
From what so I think like 3 people are muted from what I can see here.
Okay, maybe I should unmute them. Let me see. Okay, unmute.
But you might raise the fear on top of this issue. Fear God even kills faster than what you think.
Someone is talking and distracting us. Dr. Olujika, I think.
Oh my God, sorry about that.
Okay, no problem. I just want us to be following, please. Okay. All right. Let's continue. Okay, so let's continue now. The how to write irresistible headlines. Okay, before we even go there, now we want to talk about how to improve your writing. So even if you are not a good writer, it doesn't matter. You can be a good writer from now. You can develop the love for writing, and that will help you go a long way. If you really want to take blogging as a profession. But if you still don't like writing, don't give up. There are ways you can go about being a blogger even without writing. In that case, you need to outsource the content you are writing to others. You outsource your content to others. As you get freelance writers who will be willing to write your content and you pay them. But if you cannot afford to pay others to write for you, then you need to learn how to write. Because it's important. You just have to write, or you just have to publish written content for your blog to be successful. That is just the secret. No two ways about it. So it's either you write yourself or you outsource the writing to another person to write for you, and you pay that person. Either of the two. So now, secondly, how do you write irresistible headlines? Now, an irresistible headline is a headline that is one, very, very, very straightforward. It's straightforward, and it addresses a particular point that the audience wants to know. I hope you understand me.
Yes.
Yes, it's not just writing. It's about writing something that once they see the topic, they will want to read. For example, now, one of my posts is titled, How to Get Rid of Acne in 3 Days. For example, if you're someone that has acne, will you not be willing to read that? Of course you will. Because I've just told you how to get rid of it in 3 days. So it's like I've given you a deadline. Within that deadline, your acne should be off. And in that post, I highlighted what you need to do step by step to get rid of the acne. So an irresistible headline should be a headline that is very, very catchy, straightforward, and addresses the sore points of the audience. Sore point is paining that audience, what the audience wants to know. I hope you understand.
Yes.
So now let me move on. Matching your audience's tone and vocabulary. What is their tone? Their tone is just, for example, someone that wants to get rid of acne, what do you think their tone will be? Their tone will be, oh my God, I'm looking like a monster. I want to get this rubbish off my face. This is terrible. I hope you understand that tone.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, for the young girl, she's in her 18. She's having lots of estrogen, and the estrogen is triggering off the acne. So they will want to be like, why am I looking like I'm not looking like my peers. My colleagues are more beautiful than I am. Their face is shining and smooth. Yeah, I am. I'm depressed. I want to get rid of this rubbish. I want to look like the damsel I'm supposed to be. That is the kind of tone they will have in their mind, right?
Yes.
So you, as someone that wants to address their sore point, you should be able to incorporate all those words in your post. Those words include looking beautiful again, looking like the damsel you have always dreamed about, getting rid of acne fast so that you can compete among your peers. These are the things they want to know, right?
Yes.
So you should put that tone in your post. It's important you put them so that of course, when they are reading the post, they will know that, okay, this person is actually addressing the points I have in mind. I hope you get that.
Yeah.
So you move on. You create a focused content. What is a focused content? A focused content is a content that does not beat about the bush. It addresses the point straight. It hits the nail on the head. Do you understand? It hits the nail on the head. Okay, you want to get rid of acne. It talks to you about how to get rid of acne. It doesn't talk to you about how to enter the next beauty contest. No. It talks to you about how to get rid of that acne, and it dramatizes how to go about it and explains in a step-by-step fashion. So that is a focused content. So now, moving on, grammatical errors. You have to get rid of grammatical errors from your post. It's important. Because if you don't, imagine they're reading your post and they start finding some grammatical errors. They will be pissed off. The audience will lose track of what you are saying. They say, this person cannot even speak good English, or this person cannot even construct error-free sentences. The grammar is loaded with jargons. I don't like this. They will just go back to your competitor's site. They will leave your own site. So that is why it's important that you tackle grammatical errors so that you don't cripple your efforts. So now, what are those tools you need? There are some tools you can install. Now, there are some tools I use when I write content. My tools include Grammarly, grammarly.com. Grammarly. You can write it down, from the word grammar. Then ly, grammar plus ly. That's Grammarly. Grammarly. You can install Grammarly as an extension in your browser. If you are using Google Chrome, there's a Google Chrome extension. There's a Grammarly Google Chrome extension. You can download that and install it in your Chrome extension. Or if you are using what is it called? Mozilla. There's always Mozilla Firefox. There's another Chrome extension made by Grammarly that you can install. If you want to install it, just Google search Grammarly extension. Grammarly extension. Once you Google search, it will give you a link of the Grammarly extension you can use. Or just type in Google, install Grammarly extension. So it will give you the plugin that you can install in your browser. And then once Grammarly covers any keyword, any word that contains grammatical errors, it will highlight them. And once you right click on the highlighted words, it will show you the correct usage of that word. I hope you understand.
Yes.
Beautiful. I'm so happy. Okay, so let's move on. So these are all the tips you need to follow so you know how to become a better writer. Okay, so now let's move on.
We are progressing. So what are the most effective types of blog content that you need to have? The most effective types of blog content. Well, there are some things you need to know. An effective blog content is something that your audience likes reading. So usually, you need to have a blog content that resonates with your audience, which I already explained. But there are different types of content that you can have. You can have a video content. That's it. You can create video and post on YouTube. That is also, a video is also a content, in case you don't know. It's a form of content. So you can, if your audience likes videos, you can start posting videos on your blog. If they like posts or articles, which I already showed you earlier, you can start writing posts or articles. If they like images, maybe you have a photographic website that talks about all the pictures you have snapped in the last 1 month. You know, that kind of website will perform better with pictures, not content, not articles now, right? Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah, beautiful. So
Yes.
so it depends on what your audience likes. What your audience likes will determine what kind of content you should post for them to consume. So now, the next thing now is how to create an epic list content.
I have a question.
Okay, yeah, please. Go ahead.
How do you know what your audience like? Is it based on your niche that will determine what you think? You're the one that will assume what your audience like.
Okay, good question. Yes, to know what your audience likes, there are a lot of things you need to put into consideration. One, your niche will determine it. For example, if your niche is about getting rid of acne, you know that you can just sit down and think, what do you think your audience will like? They will like pictures that show people that have acne, right? Don't you think so?
Yes.
So that to make them have the kind of they will be able to resonate well with your blog. So you need to show pictures of those that have acne. You need to have videos that shows how to get rid of acne. You need to have content. You need to have content in terms of blog posts that tells people how to get rid of content. I was distracted by that thing. Okay. All right. So that is it. Then also there are some tools that you can use to search for information which people are searching for, which your audience will like. I think I need to see what's in the content. I hope you understand my explanation. Is it clear?
Yes, I do.
Okay, beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Beautiful. All right. So now teaching your audience with guides and tutorials. Okay, now I was about telling you how do you create epic list content. Epic list content. Epic list content is just content is a long content that you list. You don't just write everything in one block text. You list them. For example, you can use bullet points. Do you get?
Yes.
Bullet points, so that once they are reading your content, the user can just scroll down to where the bullet point is and get the information they need. They don't need to be bought by reading a long column of text. I hope you get the message.
Okay. Yeah.
So that is it. Okay, so sorry, let me just see. So there are some charts that are coming up. Let me see what people are saying so that I'll be able to adjust. Okay. Okay. Someone saying the parents. Okay. Okay, someone is asking how many small slides we have. Okay, well, in this module, we have 27 slides. Currently, we are on 21. So we have like 6 more to go. Okay. I hope you understand. So do we still have the strength to continue? Hello? Should I continue?
Hello? Yes.
Okay.
Yes, from my own end.
Okay, what about the others, please? Should we continue?
Yes, you can continue.
All right, beautiful. Thank you. I think that is okay. So let's continue. Okay, so now So, okay, where am I? Teaching audience with guides and tutorials. Okay, guide. Let me just talk to you about what guides are about. Guides are just a step-by-step approach to solving a problem's problem. Solving an audience problem. For example, now, if my audience wants to learn how to play the game I Do Heroes, okay, or let me make something more clear. Let me make it clear. If my client wants to know how to set up a WordPress blog, for example, now, do you know that such a content it is best to write a detailed guide? I hope you understand. That will tell them how to install WordPress. Detailed guide in the sense that it will be long, it will contain so many pictures that you show them the step by step.
Okay.
And it is somehow like a tutorial. Tutorial means how to do something. So you now write a post saying how to install WordPress. That will be the title of your post. So in the content, in the body of your post, you highlight the different steps involved. The different steps involved in writing the blog content. Just a second. Sorry for the distraction. Hello, are we here?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you. So now we just continue. So that is just what you need to write when it comes to writing a guide or a tutorial. It's a step-by-step, detailed post that addresses or that teaches the audience how to do a particular thing. Do you get? Do you understand?
Yes.
So your guide or tutorial can be like 10,000 words. It has to be detailed. It has to be long. It's important. It is long because a guide that is not long is not a guide. It has to be long. It has to contain so many pictures that will tell the audience what you are talking about and how to go about it. So that's that. So now let's move on. What are the two approaches to writing a Q&A content? Okay, Q&A content. In case I've not even talked to you about what the Q&A content. Q&A content is just a content that comes like an interview. You understand? It's like an interview. For example, now you write a particular question, you address the answer beneath it. You write another question in your post, you address the answer beneath it. Do you get? Do you understand?
Okay. Yeah.
For example, now you can have a post on how to make money online. You know, that's how to make money online. It's even a question on its own, right? So you now break it down. How to make money online. You now start listing how to make money by blogging. You answer. How to make money by writing, by doing a YouTube video. You answer. Still the same content, still the same posts. It's just like you keep addressing questions one by one from the top to the finish of from the top to the bottom of your content. Still, you keep addressing. You have a question followed by an answer. You have the question followed by an answer. You have the question followed by an answer. So the two approaches to writing such a content involve one, interview. You should interview maybe a master in your niche, someone who is already experienced in your niche. You interview them, you ask them a question, they will give you an answer. So that answer is what you write in your post. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
That's one approach. The other approach will be not to interview anybody, but to just think up what you feel are the likely questions your audience will want to find answers for. Or you research what the likely questions on their mind are, and you write content one by one. So those are the two approaches. One, interview. Two, content research. So those are the two approaches to writing a Q&A content. I don't know whether you understand. Do you understand me?
Understood.
Yes.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yes.
So that is all for this. So the interviews, I already talked about interviews. Interview someone who is skilled in your area of expertise. Then you ask them questions, they give you answer, you write the answer in your post. Ask questions, they give you answer, you write it in your post. Then profiles. Of course, you know what profile is. Everybody has a profile on Facebook now. Right?
Yes.
So profile is just something that talks about a particular person. So you can write a profile, for example, about maybe your vice chancellor in the university. So in that profile, you write who they are, where they studied, how old they are, what they have achieved in life, and things like that. Do you understand? Do you have any questions so far?
Did you say profile just talks about writing about a particular person?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Does it have to be like a person in particular, or is it like a particular subject, or is it
Yes,
specifically?
you can tweak it to fit your situation. If, for example, if your blog is about celebrities, for example, you know you would do well to write a profile about a particular celebrity. People want to know.
Yes.
Good. So that is the way it is. Now, if your niche, for example, is about a particular phone, maybe iPhone 15. If, for example, you have anything like that, iPhone 15. So you can write a profile about iPhone 15, but it will not be called a profile. It will be called a review because it's a product.
Yeah.
I hope you understand.
Yes.
So that's just the way it is. Okay, so let's move on. So what are the most effective types of blog content? Well, there are so many types, but basically, what may I feel are the most effective type, like I already told you, it's something that resonates with the audience, that addresses their sore points. So those ones are the effective on content type, like I explained earlier. So now, the question is now, where a list meets an interview. So if you are interviewing someone, for example, and the person is giving you information, so where do you add list to that post? You know what a list is now? A list will contain bullet points, right?
Yeah.
So when do they intersect, the interview and the list? They intersect whenever the person you are interviewing is listing any item or any products. So that it will not just be a block of text about question and answer. You can also chip in lists so that it makes your content formatting more interesting. I hope you get. I hope you understand.
No, not quite.
Okay, not quite. All right. What I'm trying to say is, if you are writing about an interview with someone, the interview you had with maybe someone who is popular in your niche. Okay, maybe for example, I interviewed President Buhari now.
Yeah.
You get, he's a popular person, not just in Nigeria, even in the world. He's the president of a country called Nigeria.
Yes.
So-called giant of Africa. Anyway, sorry. So if you interview him, it is important. You'll be asking questions, you'll be giving answers. So I want to find a meeting point between your list and the interview, because you cannot just write interview alone. To make your content more interesting, you can include lists. So if the president goes ahead and starts listing all his achievements in the last 4 or 5 years, I will not write that like a block of text.
Okay.
I will need to list them, each achievement one by one, like a list, like bullet points.
Okay.
I hope you understand.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So because if you add bullet points, like, you make the content more readable, more interesting, more lively.
Other than modeling everything up.
Thank you. So that is it. So now moving on. How do we write valuable reviews and comparisons? Now, reviews and comparisons, usually these ones have to do with products and services. Maybe you want to review a particular product, maybe the top 20 features in iPhone X. That one is a review, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
beautiful. So how do you write it? How do you write it to make it more valuable? You write an intro. Once you write the intro, you move on to write the different products and the different features of that product. Do you understand?
Yes.
If you write that, you address each of those features. For example, now maybe it has a 500 megapixels camera. So you write that one of the points is camera in brackets, 500 megapixels. You now write what is the import of that 500 megapixels to your audience. What is the benefit?
Okay.
Of course, 500 megapixel means that there will be better picture clarity.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yes. So those are the things I'm trying to talk about. So you write, if you do it that way, it will be more valuable to the audience. They will find it more valuable. Okay, this person knows what they are talking about. So it means if I buy this phone, I'll be able to use the camera and enjoy the camera quality, something like that. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Whereas comparison has to do with comparing two different things, particularly two different products. So if you want to compare iPhone X now with Tecno Camon C10, for example, now, so you need to have a table in your posts, because writing content is not about just writing words. You can have a table comparing them. Okay, iPhone X have 500 megapixels camera. Tecno Camon 10 has just 20 megapixels camera. So what does it mean for you? The picture quality in iPhone X will be better
Yeah.
in one table. On the other column, you write in Camon, this is just fair because the camera pixel is not so effective, so huge. I hope you get. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
So that is that. So moving on, how do you create roundups and resource lists? By the way, roundups are just a kind of summary of what exists in your niche. For example, now if I'm to write a blog post, I can write a roundup saying the top bloggers in Nigeria making at least $1,000 per month. Do you get? Do you understand? Hello?
No, I don't.
Okay, for the roundup, I said you can have a list. You can write a content that addresses people in your niche, particularly those that are really making moves in your niche. That's those that people actually reckon with.
Okay.
For example, now, if your niche is how to make money online, and I want to publish a post, I can write the title of my post to be top 50 bloggers in Nigeria making at least 1,000 US dollars per month.
Okay.
You know that sounds interesting.
Yes.
So that is what we refer to as roundup. Roundup is just like summary of some people, of influential people in your niche. So in that post, now in the body of the post, I will not be listing their names. Gideon Okoya, he makes also amount of money. That will be the top. That will be the subtopic. I will explain how he makes the money, how much he made last month, how much he has currently made so far. Do you get?
Yes.
So if people see such a post, of course they will be willing to want to read it and learn from other people.
Okay.
Hope you understand. So that is what roundup is about. Roundup and resource list are the same thing. They are similar. They are the same thing. So let's move on. Still about writing the effective content, writing the most effective types of content. You can write about thoughts and opinions of other people, but are influential. Not just thoughts and opinions of people that people don't know. Write thoughts and opinions of people that are influential in society. For example, now, if I write a post now saying what President Muhammad Buhari feels about the coronavirus pandemic, do you think people will want to read it?
Sure.
Because why? Because he's an influential person. Whether you like him or you don't like him, doesn't matter. He's influential because he's popular in the country. And of course, he's one handling let me say, the way we survive in this country, so to say. He's the one in charge. So he's popular. That is what I'm writing. You write a thought about him. Yes, you write an opinion about him. People want to read it. So I'm just giving you the different types of content you can write that will really make your blog more sophisticated and people want to read it. Sure, you get.
Yes.
Now, another thing is you can play the devil's advocate. You can write about a controversy. I hope you understand.
Yes.
Because controversy drives traffic. It makes people want to find out how true that information you are talking about is. For example, now, if I write a post about how Ewedu cures coronavirus, do you think it's controversial?
Yeah.
People want to wonder, is this guy serious? What does it mean? Ewedu curing coronavirus. It is important because, one, coronavirus is popular now in the world.
Yeah.
It is also important because Ewedu is a common delicacy, particularly in the southwestern part of the country. So, me that I'm not popular now, I'm talking about something that is popular. People want to see it and say, what is this guy talking about? Right?
Yes.
So you drive traffic ultimately. So people want to read it and know more. So that is that. So you can use thought, opinion, and controversy to create effective blog content. So then moving on, statistics and original research.
Now, to be more scientific, you can write on a particular topic and back it up with research. For example, you can write a topic on how face mask reduce the transmission of coronavirus. How wearing face mask reduces transmission of coronavirus by 99%. You know, that's a research topic. So in your topic now, you now list the different researches that people have carried out.
Okay.
Do you get that has proven to reduce the transmission of coronavirus by just simply using face mask? So these are just the areas by which you can come up with relevant topics. So that is that. So now the other aspect is this. Usually, okay, let me move on. Presenting complex data for visual learners. What do I mean by that? Everybody is a visual learner, take it or leave it. Because we appreciate more of what we see than more of what we hear. True of us.
Yeah.
True. Beautiful. So if you want to write a content in a post now, that post will be more interesting if you have some visual cues to it. Examples of visual cues include images, graphs, charts. These are things that people, when they see it, they have a kind of immediate understanding of what you're talking about. I hope you understand.
Yes.
So no matter how complex what you are writing is, develop the habit of having a visual cue to it. Have a visual cue so that people will be able to relate with what you are saying. I hope you understand.
Yes.
Okay, so lastly, now let's talk about writing case studies. Case studies are just a practical way of how somebody did something and got results with it. For example, I can give you a practical case study of how someone who used my service to rank their website and they increased the profit going to their business by 50%. So if I have such a topic, for example, now, and maybe you need me to help you do a particular thing. Maybe, for example, now you want me to rank your website, and I give you that case study. Will you more be in tune with wanting to hire me than someone who just told you, I can do this, I can do that, I can do that, I can do that? Yes or no? Yes, because I've given you a practical case study of how I helped someone. What the person started with, how much they were making per month before. When I started working with them, how much they make currently. So you have a practical understanding of how I can help you. I hope you understand.
Yeah.
So that is why case studies are important. But case studies do not go in all niches. There are some niches that case study may not be so important. For example, if you are blogging about music, for example, what case study do you want to write about music? People want you to know about music. They only want to come and listen to music and go. Sure, you understand.
Yeah.
But if you are blogging about how to remove acne, for example, I can give you a practical case study of someone who used who followed my detailed tutorial and removed their acne within 3 days. You know, that can be a case study.
Yeah.
So it depends on your niche, on the niche you are focusing on. So that will determine whether or not you can write a case study. Or not. Okay, we are almost done. So now let's move on. Content format and repurposing. So what are the alternative content formats? I already talked about this earlier. I told you, apart from blog posts, you can have videos, you can have pictures, you can have anything. Those ones are alternative types of content. The main content people know is a post, articles, but you can have other types. So how do you now generate an infinite stream of fresh content such that the content will keep coming into your head, content ideas will still coming into your head? Then if you want, okay, how do you go about generating it? What you just need to do is you should be more observant of your environment. What did I just say? Be more observant of your environment and try to dedicate at least 30 minutes of your day ruminating about the world and ruminating about how you can help others. That will generate an infinite stream of fresh content into your head that you can use to help others. Let me give you a practical demonstration of what I mean. Now, for example, now, if you observe your environment now, in this time and age, okay, now in this time now there's lockdown, people are advised to use face mask.
So anytime that they release the lockdown, you're allowed to go out. So part of you observing your environment is to see, count how many people in your environment using face mask. Even though the guidelines are everybody should put on face mask, but how many people are using it? Maybe a very few people. So that can generate a post idea to you that, okay, I want to create a post on how relevant is the use of face mask in Shagam, for example, or how compliant are Shagamu people with the use of face mask. I hope you get.
Yes.
I hope you understand. Yes, because you study your environment, you've observed your environment, so you generate that idea. So also, like I said earlier, you should also ruminate, meditate, create a particular time that you need to meditate about things. Meditate about people's problems and how you can help them. That can generate another new post for you, another new post idea you can write on. Okay, now this is next. I want to talk to you about how I can use a particular video interview to generate more pieces of content ideas. Sorry about that. Are you following me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, beautiful. So now video interview is okay. Okay, this is how I go about it. You meet with an influential in your society or in your environment. You interview them. They will give you, while interviewing them, you record a video. So once you record a video, that video is what? Is one content, true or false?
Yeah.
Beautiful. So the next thing you do is, after you've recorded the video, the second piece of content that you can generate from that video is to transcribe that video. What I mean by transcription is to write that video into text, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. That is the second type. Another thing you can do, which is the third type of content you can generate from this same video interview that you had, is to actually screenshot some particular sections within the video to create what? Images, right?
Yes.
Is that not another piece of content? Yes, that is another piece of content. So after doing that, you can also create a chart from that. Create a chart. The chart can now include maybe a bar chart or a pie chart or any form of chart or any other form of graphical illustration tool you want to use. So in other words, one piece of video content can generate many types of content. So I will advise people to at least get a video content. Conduct a video interview at least once in a year on your blog so that you can use that to generate multiple sources of content that people can learn from. I hope you understand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So let's move on. Okay. I think we have come to the end of the first module. If you check the flyer that you have, we have handled all the topics in module 1. We even talked additionally about other things. Yes, we have handled all the modules there. But if you have any question, please feel free to ask, and I will be glad to help clarify the gray areas. All right.
Okay.
So
Thank you very much for the class.
Yes, you're welcome.
Was really detailed.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, that's
okay.
That's
so a question. I just wanted to say that while we're talking about the types of content,
yes,
content format, I mean,
yes.
In a post, is it possible to combine more than one this thing? Say, okay, I'm writing an article now, but at the same time I want to include an interview, and then I want to include videos. I don't know if you understand my question.
Okay.
Is it possible, or is it better or safer to just stick to a content format for a particular post?
It depends on the kind of content you are writing. But I can almost tell you with certainty that irrespective of the kind of content you're writing, you can incorporate any other form of content on it.
In most cases, actually.
Okay.
Not in all cases, but in most cases. So, for example, now, if you want to write about, okay, give me an example of a niche that you like. Let me see. Give an example of a niche.
Okay, let's say fashion.
Okay, fashion.
Let's use the Ankara that you have been using.
Okay, beautiful.
How
All right.
How can one incorporate different
types of content on it?
Yes.
Thank you very much. So let me start. Okay, I want to write latest Ankara gowns. I want to write about latest Ankara gowns for pregnant women, right?
Okay.
That is the title of my post. Latest Ankara gowns for pregnant women. You know, of course, pregnant women want to use gown if they want. So the different types of content in that post, if I want to, I will want to interview a pregnant woman.
Okay.
Interview that pregnant woman. Okay, when did you come about using a Ankara gown? Okay, when I was 3 months pregnant, I started using Ankara gown. Okay, what are those things you found interesting about using Ankara gown? Oh, Ankara gown has been one of the best things that have ever happened to me. After my tailor sewed the gown, I discovered that it actually protects, it actually hides my pregnancy to some extent. Initially, I had a protruding belly that almost everybody from afar will know that it's like I'm carrying 20 people in my tummy. But ever since I started using the Ankara gown, it has hidden the protrusion in my abdomen to a large extent. But that is not all. It has also helped me in such a way that I can express my style and I can express my love for Ankara fabrics generally. Do you understand?
Okay.
So that is an interview.
Yes.
So in your post, you just write, the title of your post is how to what is the title again? How to pick
Different Ankara styles for pregnant women.
Good. So in your title, in your post, you go ahead and talk about the different types. So you now add a kind of video to show the pregnant woman talking about how the different types, how an Ankara gown has helped her. That is 2 different types of content, right?
Yes.
So even in that video, you can screenshot different segments of the video as pictures to use to kind of reinforce the idea that pregnant women can use Ankara gown. That is it not?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
You can come up with maybe a chart, maybe a bar chart now, telling you percentage of those who feel happy or who feel more comfortable, percentage of pregnant women who feel more comfortable in Ankara gowns. That's around 4 or 5, another type of content, right?
Yes.
So you can do almost anything.
Yes.
Almost all the types of content that that ever exist in one single post. It's allowed. The most important thing is it satisfies. In fact, it even satisfies the reader more because they will know that look at the different pictures showing the different people wearing the Ankara. Look at the pregnant woman talking about how it has helped her. I think maybe I should go for an Ankara gown since I'm pregnant.
Okay.
I hope you understand.
Yes.
So those are the different things you can do. All right.
Wow.
I hope I was able to.
Thank you. Yes, very well.
Thank you very much. All right. Any other questions?
For now, no.
Okay. Do you have any other person in the group that wants to ask a question? Okay. So it's like all that I've said has been well understood, right? So thank you very much, everybody, for participating in today's program, in today's training. I hope I've been able to benefit you in one way or the other. Please, I really will encourage and advise that we should work on having, if you don't already have a blog, if you don't already have a hosting, we should work on getting a hosting for our site so that at the end of this program, this training, I'll be able to design a professional website for you free of charge. I already told you that is part of the bonus I'm giving out. So I encourage advantage of it. And for everybody that has a hosting through me or wants to host with me directly, maybe I should host your site on my own server where I host my client's website. I'll give you additional bonuses, which includes
like I said, you have 3 months access to consult with me on any blogging challenge you have, and I also help you. Apart from designing the site for you, I'll follow you up for the next 3 months and make sure that you succeed. So I will encourage you to take advantage of the bonus. So by the way, the training is not over. This is just module 1. We have just been able to finish module 1. So hopefully, because we have spent so much time, we initially designed the program to be for 2 hours, but here we are spending close to 4 hours. I'm sorry, I apologize, but the time is not, I know we've spent more than necessary to really get the details, but the most important thing is that we get the details of how to go about the blogging of a thing, so that at the end of the day, this will not just be another seminar. It will be something that you can work on even after we complete the training. So hopefully by tomorrow we'll continue the second module of the seminar, where you will learn more about other areas of blogging, so that ultimately you'll be able to create your own blog and start making money from it. So let me just give you a tips of the iceberg of what you will learn tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll be talking about SEO, search engine optimization, just the way, what you need to do to make sure that your website ranks in Google. And once your website starts ranking in Google, you will be number 1, you'll be on the first page of Google, so that when people start searching for any information in Google, your site comes up and you can get free traffic from there. Did you hear what I just said? Free traffic. So that your blog will not just be you alone reading the site. Others can learn, others can come to your site through Google. And Google will not charge you anything for sending the traffic to your site. Most of my website currently, I earn free traffic from Google. So I will also tell you, apart from Google, apart from SEO, I also tell you other aspects of how to promote your content online. I will discuss how to grow your email list so that you can have email list, so that people that come to your site will not just read and go. They will be read and stay, or read and follow them up later. Then lastly, I'll be talking about the big aspect, which I know most of you have been waiting for, which is how to make money on your website or blog, which is how to monetize your website or how to make money. So these are the areas I'll be talking to you about tomorrow. I hope you will stay tuned and join us so that you take maximum, you enjoy the training as much as possible. So like I said, you will learn tomorrow how to rank your websites in Google so that you earn free traffic from Google to your site. I'll teach you about the different content promotional strategies that we have. I'll teach you how to grow your email list so that people that come to your site to read it will not just read and go. You'll be able to capture their email address, and you can reach them later for more information. In other words, you turn them into repeat audience on your site so that they will come in future to read again. So that is just it. Now, if you have any questions, someone just joined. I think Dr. Shubanker just joined. So if you have any question, Dr. Shubanker, please let me know. Or any other person, if you have any question, let me know. Otherwise, we end this chat in the next few minutes.
Sorry, I actually missed out. My laptop went down and I couldn't charge it. I missed out a lot of the lessons, a lot.
Wow, I'm so
I think
sorry
I fell out around past 9.
Wow, sorry. You really missed out. Over 2 hours. Okay.
Yeah, over 3 hours.
Yeah, over 3 hours. Thank you. Wow, that is so huge.
The recording will just save me, please.
Okay,
Please.
I will see what I can do as regards sending you the recording.
Yeah, I beg you, because I tried recording when it was going off.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably I can do something on the background, but I was unable to get the access.
Okay. All right, no problem. I'll see what we can do to help. All right, who else again has anything to say?
Well, I think I will have to pen my question till tomorrow because there are still a lot that I wanted to ask. So maybe I should pen it till tomorrow when we have full access to the training.
Okay, all right, no problem. Thank you very much. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time today. I do appreciate your time. God bless you. I'm grateful. And I hope I've been able to, in one way or the other, help you. And I hope this will just be a stepping stone to greater heights. Please don't treat. I hope this is something you have achieved to some extent. You have learned something new, but it is not enough to just learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is better to actually practice what you learn. That will make you a better person. If you just learn and you don't practice,
Dr. Adesoya, sorry for cutting in. Will I be getting the recording before tomorrow so that I can do one or two things to follow up tomorrow? Please.
okay, I will see what I can do. I will see if possible. Don't worry, I'll see what I can do. After this section, I'll see what I can do to help.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, everybody. So I'll catch you on
Thank
the other side, and I
you.
wish you the very best in life. Yeah, take care. Bye bye.
All right. Oh, thank you.